to my favorite Sonic game. Plain and simple, this is it. This is it for me. And I'm just gonna shut up and let the intro go, because... I'm not just kidding, I'm not gonna shut up, but... my gosh, do I love this game so much. As you will see over the next... oh gosh, 2 hours I think is how much footage I have? I have no idea how long I'll actually do this for, but hey. And you know what, for you got context, this was 1999 this came out. You know the next best looking game at this point? Banjo-Kazooie, Metal Gear Solid, they did not look like this. This game is incredible. You can just tell, just from the opening cutscenes, how much spectacle and style it has. Compared to everything else going on in 1999, there was nothing like Sonic Adventure 1 when it came out. And to this day, there are very few games even close to it, even sheer scale alone. And the funny thing is, this game is only like 6 hours long, and that was at the time. And well, here's from me personally. I make it a lot shorter. Anyways, let's get started. By the way, beautiful title screen. Just thought I'd highlight that. Mwah.
Select a file.
By the way, first thing I always do whenever I start a game up, no matter what that game may be, because it's a personal thing, Rumble feature, fuck off. I hate Rumble. But hey, you can turn it off, that's cool. By the way, this game has 6 characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big, and E102 Gamma. We'll get to them, but for now, when you start the game, all you have is Sonic. Like Advance 2. But unlike Advance 2, this game's actually good. That's the first time anyone who would really hear Sonic speak is, oh yeah, this is happening. That is incredible. That is one hell of a way to introduce your character to a new generation. And by the way, something this game also does, you're introduced to the main bad guy, Chaos. It's the water droplet over here.
You are completely surrounded. Surrender yourself.
Okay, it's a beautiful start to the game. We got all these cops coming in. These cops were never in Sonic before, and you see his water droplet dude. Cops, they can't do nothing against water droplet dude. So many iconic lines. Oh man, this was a joy to play through. So happy I got to this point. By the way, something I want to show off. As soon as you open the game, this game does a fantastic job introducing its new move, the homing attack. This was the new thing in Sonic, was the homing attack. However, as you see through my gameplay, my gameplay, well... Oh, by the way, I had a bit of a problem there with my, I'm running a Steam version, it has some mods on, mods conflicted with shit, mod does not mean... By the way, look, that's 5 seconds in, spin dash, and the homing attack fucking swirls around nobody. Bop. So something I want to say for bosses, never start your game off with a boss fight. Just don't. Unless it's like a preloaded, unless it's like a preset thing where you cannot lose, never start your game off with a boss fight. Let alone one which was the introduction to your character in the third dimension. It's great for spectacle, but horrible for starting off players with a good impression on gameplay. Thankfully, Chaos Zero is extremely easy, so it's not too bad. With that in mind, more iconic cheese than the blue blur.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
There's so much perfection in this game. And 5 seconds, you know what you get after you fight chaos? You know your perfect introduction to this world is? You see the fake baddie.
Nothing, fool.
Eggman.
It's chaos, the god of destruction.
Taunting Sonic on a roof, standing well above him. And you know what? That's happening for most of this game, for the most part. It is kind of a struggle for Sonic to beat Eggman. By the way, yeah, this is I tried to make it. I used a bunch of mods to make a Steam version like the Dreamcast version. They caused some freeze problems early on, but I got it fixed. Anyways, so Sonic can be allowed on the beach, and all of a sudden we see our second character and our plot for the first level. Mind you, this is the first level. Oh, by the way, iconic. So many great expressions. So. You can say what you will about the crap animation of this game, but you definitely remember it. That's something we went about when it's Sonic Adventure 2. Memorability? Yeah, this game is memorable. Also, as soon as you start the game, pointing to the beach, opening stage, Emerald Coast, fantastic music, and if you see what I'm doing, that's called spam dashing. B button, you can spam the spin dash. I love that so much. Oh my gosh, I love this game. I should say, if there's one game I could probably speedrun, it's this. Like, it's this. The spin dash is so incredibly good. So much flow, so much momentum. I'm 5 seconds into the 2-hour review, and I'm running out of hyperbole to explain how good the Sonic spin dash is in this game. Because I didn't play it like a first-time player for this. I play it like I always play it. Which is fucking speed ahead. Also, beautiful spectacle of that whale. Too bad if you die, you gotta see it over and over again, but hey, it's cool. Also, you can use Sonic spin dash to do ridiculous things like that up the wall. And the camera likes to do that. Mind you, it doesn't do that in the original version. I'll start off when I get to an event. By the way, spoiler alert, I'm eventually going to do a Let's Play of this game. I don't know, I mean, yeah. Oh, by the way, that little thing you said, Sonic, here we go. That's a beta thing. I added in with a mod. It's just dialogue. Something I tried to add in here, but no, couldn't quite do it. Oh, his camera. Oh well, I can show it off, yeah. Emerald Coast is a fantastic first stage for Sonic. It's easy enough to get into, but it's small to get started, and has some shortcut options, as you see me doing right there. It rewards the player for going out of their way and thinking outside of the box. It's a fantastic starting stage for 3D Sonic. And it's one of the best 7 in the series, alongside Metal Harbor and Dragon Dance. You know, I've only seen 2 of the 7, we're 20... Oh, and Mirage Saloon, so with 3, we've only seen 3 of them in. As far as first impressions go... Oh, by the way, other than the camera. That camera does not do that on the default version. That's just me. That's just mods and stuff with Steam. The camera doesn't do that. It's great. And there is Tails. He is saved. We got the first emblem. How about that? Something I will mention, though, for the Dreamcast version. You cannot skip cutscenes. And also for any version, you can't skip the credits. Why am I mentioning that now? Oh, because it's 6 times. But anyway, let's get back to this. So... Basic plot right now, Tails gets the pilot, music in the background is Tails' theme, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter. I'm tired, good morning. Believe in myself. What's going on? But this is the first time Chaos Emeralds are used individually as plot MacGuffins rather than just special stage fodder. Like, sometimes they get kidnapped or whatever, like you interrupt Eggman, but this is the first time you see a character casually wielding one. Like holding around, saying, "Yeah, I use it as a battery for my space for my plane." It didn't work. So I guess I should kind of show off. Just kind of move on over to Tails. I forgot I left us in to kind of seem like the Dreamcast experience. Don't know why I did that because I don't think anyone is playing on a Dreamcast. But yeah, I tried to make it as fair as I could to review the Dreamcast version since that was OG release. Hence why I didn't mention multiplayer except for Adventure 2. By the way, now you can play with Tails. So that's how you unlock characters, you interact with them in the story. Cool. Hub World, I think I just show up. Okay, what am I doing here? Sorry, so move around with Sonic. He moves fantastically. Such a great flow and speed, and he's very easy to control. When you're not spin dashing around with the speed of sound, he is surprisingly easy to control. Again, it's not something I didn't show off because I didn't show that off. But he just controls wonderfully. All the characters in the game control beautifully. Yes, even big. Anyways, I showed off some Tails dialogue. Just showing, I said eventually, screw it, I'm not playing the Dreamcast, I'm playing the Steam version, I'm gonna skip the cutscenes. So that's exactly what I did, just kind of going on. And by the way, something I love about this game, each character's cutscene is a different perspective, not just the same cutscene repeated over and over again, the same dialogue. No. It's an entirely different perspective, and which is something only, to my knowledge, only Adventure 1 does. I think 06 dabbles in it a little bit, but not a lot. By the way, you can actually glitch Tails in Emerald Coast. I didn't do that for the sake, but I might try it for the eventual Let's Play in July after I finish up all the Sonic Marathon stuff. Also, something I'd show off. I thought I'd show off a hidden upgrade. This hidden upgrade is for Tails. It's called a Jet Anklet. It makes him fly faster. Each character has several upgrades in the game. At least one. If I remember correctly, for Tails, he doesn't actually have to have any of his.
It's your jet anklet.
Some characters
It's
require
jet
them. I
power
think every
makes you
character,
fly
with the exception of
faster.
Tails, is required to get one upgrade, and Sonic's required to get 2. Yeah. Tails is. I don't think Tails is required to get 3. Anyways, moving on. The Jet Anklet lets you fly faster. Pretty simple. And by the way, this is the only game where Tails gets to fly around in 3D just as he feels, just as he did in the classic days. You hold it, and this time you hold to jump, and by the way, throughout the hub world, you will find many little secrets, just like that. Okay, this game is a hub world. Hub world's small, contained, it does a good job, with one exception I will get to at the very end of towards the very end of this review. Anyways, let's show off, why not the Egg Hornet, and the biggest retcon of the series, the point that Dr. Robotnik became Dr. Eggman.
If it isn't Sonic!
It's a giant talking egg.
I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Boom!
Enough!
Got Eggman.
I've got big...
Again, history is a lie. In the U.S. at the time, he was always Robotnik. He was always Japan. He was always Eggman Japan. U.S. continuity got weird for Japan. Japan's like, fuck this shit, make it Eggman, and there you go. That's why all the anime stuff started happening around Adventure 1 time.
Or else what? You big
By the way, something, you know, this Eggman theme is awesome. All the music in this game is incredible. This is the best soundtrack in the series, in my opinion. You get 20 out of 20 in that category. Favorite game in the series, you get 20 out of 20 in fun factor. Spectacle, it's not quite Adventure 2, but it's darn close, and I would honestly give it any higher than Black Knight. So, actually, that part Black Knight, I think Black what, 22, 23? That's about what this one is. So yeah, this game is, as you can tell, is getting a high score out of me. Yeah. Also, the Egg Hornet. This is the first boss with Sonic. This, pretty simple boss. Something I should mention, for the Dreamcast version itself, any rings you cleared from Emerald Coast are actually carried into this boss fight. Not the case for this version, but hey. Oh, right. Something you can show off here is, there are all kinds of ways for Sonic to hop and bop. Mash that homing attack button on this first boss. Boom. You win in about 30 seconds. And satisfying. Adventure 1 is a satisfying game to me.
I'll play with you
Some other time. Gosh, I love Sonic in this game. They're so cheesy, it's so stupid. Those like heroes, but it's just constant, and it's just great one-liner after great one-liner, and it's completely like just all part of itself. It's not self-aware like the new games.
So hard.
And by the way, hello Tails, you dunce. An Eggman's theme. I'm not gonna do that. Just such a Eggman in this game is just as good as he was in Adventure 2. Maybe even better, honestly. He just has, and early on the story, any chance Sonic gets, Eggman just one-ups him in 5 seconds. That's just like a complete hero villain. Eggman actually being a threat. And by the way, this is the last time Eggman really was a threat. Like, in Adventure 2, he was still kind of there, but he wasn't quite the same. And as for this game, I mean, woo! Just as ancient bullshit foretold. This is the first time, by the way, they did the whole Eggman and a monster thingy. I mean, they had to find some way to get a supersonic fight in all the games. By the time 06 came around, they literally just rehashed this with fire. Oh, by the way, it worked for me. Great going, Eggman. I don't know what, man. I don't know. Eggman in this game. By the way, this is the kind of thing I have to use to show off how much of a joke Sonic takes Eggman versus how serious Tails takes him. You know, Tails is a little kid, Sonic's the big hero. And I love that dynamic in this game. But yeah, this story is fantastic. It's not Adventure 2. And it is scatterbrained as all hell, and it can get extremely irrelevant at times. But I love it. You're going to hear me say that a lot. I love Sonic Adventure 1. It's so good. Oh, by the way, did I show it off? Oh, by the way, yeah, I had another one of the free thingies with my mods. They didn't affect gameplay, they just affect, like, graphics and stuff, and the camera early on. Oh, yeah, by the way, I should mention, just like in Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 1 has the little title card thing, however, unfortunately, it is not read to you. You just gotta read it yourself, so, yeah. And just any point you pause in the story, the little title card thing pops right back up, telling you what you've been doing. Plays the character's theme, or at least an instrumental of it. And he does a good job managing his character. But Sonic's theme still doesn't matter. It's just not as good as Adventure 2. But that's one of the few. I'll be comparing this game to Adventure 2 a lot. And I mean a lot, because right now Adventure 2 is in the lead, and Adventure 1 will overtake it by the end. In terms of like the best game score-wise. So yeah, every single time you start in Hub World, you start at the train station for Mystic Ruins. I believe... Oh, something show up. This is where the Windstone is. I'm only doing this because I figured this game has a problem with showing you where the fuck to go early on. I never had a problem. I didn't think it was a problem, but I couldn't understand how it could be, because it doesn't tell you anything. It just says go. I think Donkey mentioned that when he did like a 2-minute Sonic perspective. Anyways, here's my favorite stage in the series. I think Metal Harbor's the best, but I love Windy Valley so much. Oh. Do I keep this? Okay, no, here we go. Something extra show up. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had some camera problems. Jump up. You can use a spin dash jump to get all kinds of crazy things in this game. Spin dashing, Sonic's entire control scheme is literally jump, homing attack, spin dash, and eventually you earn the light dash, which is nowhere near as good as in the future games, but you barely have to use in the levels, thankfully. But yeah, it's just jump, spin dash, and with basic control scheme, it nails it. The spin dash is just instantly spam. By the way, something you will see. Those are panels match the A button to jump. I hit the A button at the right time to skip all of that stuff in the tornado. Yeah, I am very... there's one game I will brag about how good I am, and this is it. Oh, by the way, this music right here is just Green Grove from I'm gonna shut up. Something I want to say is that a lot of this game is just straight up from Genesis 3 Blast, which I'm actually okay with for one very small reason, that Genesis 3 Blast was not released until 1999, the same year as this, actually after Sonic Adventure 1 got released in Japan. And Duke Snow wanted to find a way to get his Genesis tracks in there, and that version probably was the Saturn version that came out in Japan. Also, so Japanese did not get to see the Genesis soundtrack until like 2003, 2002. Although the US did, but I'll give Duke Snow a pass on that. We're using so many tracks. So that is the one problem with soundtrack. It is extremely reused a lot of stuff from 3D Blast. Even like Emerald Coast is just Spring Stadium, and that of course being Green Grove was extremely obvious. When I heard that was Green Grove, I got hyped. The other way around. When I heard Green Grove was Windy Valley. So yeah, I know people call it I call it Windy Valley. Anyways, so yeah, that's my favorite state in the series. Windy Valley is one of the best 7 alongside Emerald Coast, and this game is a fun blast to go through. Also, although this is not intended to be a Let's Play, it's definitely turning into it to show off the bit of this game when you're blasting through a Sonic. Boo, da, da, da. Sorry, I love the music in this game. I absolutely adore the music in Sonic Adventure. I love this game, I really do. By the way, I'm just showing off because this game has a big problem, which is it doesn't tell you where the fuck to go. Tikal is there, but she gives you the kind of hints that you got from the Emerald Monitor in Adventure 2, which are to say extremely vague. I mean, I get why I kind of lead you in the right direction without actually giving you the right direction. But for newer players, that could definitely be off-putting, especially compared to today's stuff. And if this game ever gets a remake... this game is never getting remade. By the way, something's mentioned on the Dreamcast version of this game. That light dash thing actually held me back for a while, because I didn't realize that the light dash thing can send you up, but of course you can just spin dash jump on that tiny little on the stairs, and you're good to go. Spin dash jumping in this game is Sonic's bread and butter. And it's although the skill set's nowhere near as diverse as Adventure 2, with as simple as it is, literally jump, homing attack, spin dash. That's Sonic's entire moveset in this game, and it functions so well. By the way, that's the hint bubble. It tells you where to go, but it can be very vague at times. It tells you to go to the casino. Well, where's the casino? You have to find that out by moving. Also, trying to show off, this is the crystal ring upgrade. You're supposed to do a light dash thing on the other side of the stairs. You can just use the light balls to attack that switch on the inside. Go on in, get the crystal ring. It's Sonic's optional power up. It's reduced the amount of time for his light speed dash. If you use light speed dash at all, it's worth it. It honestly is, because you have to use light speed dash at a minimum, I believe, once or twice, and so it's worth it. But yeah, there you go. Remember, this weapon is light speed dash reduces the charge time dramatically, and there you go. Anyways, for Casinopolis, it's not a fun stage, and so that is the end of that first part of my little shindig. Anyways, let's actually show off Tails a little bit more. So Tails, he can fly. He also has to fight the Eggman, because there's one thing in this game, it's a lot of repetition. But as you can immediately tell, Eggman's more intimidating to Tails, like I mentioned earlier. Let me jump ahead a bit. I think I already mentioned Tails has to do the acorn, and yeah, he does. By the way, Sonic doesn't actually move until you start up. That's pretty cool for a first stage. And although everyone shows this off, I figured I would too. It's the Windy Valley, you can just kind of glide onto the end with Tails. Cool. I love that. I love that so much. And that was the first time I discovered. That was the first big shortcut I really discovered. Anyways, with me on Tails is Act 2, which is... Well, Act 3, I should say.
Let's get going.
Ice Cap.
You don't have any rings, Tails.
Oh, by the way, yeah, that's a beta thing. Sonic will talk to Tails and say this more. Fantastic. Normally, Sonic Society has like a big cannon you gotta jump off of. Tails doesn't do that.
See you later, Tails.
But you will notice a lot of Tails' story is just repeat Sonic. Stage 2 is Casinopolis. Stage 3 is Ice Cap. And normally in Ice Cap, you're going to be snowboarding with Sonic. You'll see what I mean when I say normally later. But hey, you're snowboarding with Sonic, you're snowboarding with Tails. You're flying in Windy Valley, you're flying in Windy Valley with Tails. Don't do dumpsters in Casinopolis with Sonic, you're doing that with Tails. But Tails is literally just shorter Sonic. But again, in the snowboard section, it's awesome, it's fun, it gets the job done. I don't have much more to say. Get the jump at the end of the ramp, just like it was back in, just like it was in City Escape. Fun, simple, bada bing, bada boom. Oh, also, great spectacle moment. There's bomb dudes, they drop it. There's a shortcut. And by the time it'll go off, if you're faster for this jump, you can completely just jump straight to the end. And collect that chaos emerald. Cool.
That wasn't too bad.
By the way, yeah, there are 3 kinds of levels games. Level C is beat it the first time. Level B is beat it with 50 rings, and level C is A is beat it but harder. Yeah. I think the only exception to that is Knuckles and Big. Big has catch a big fish, then catch a really big fish, and then Knuckles is do it out the hints and do it fast. Everyone else can do it fast though.
Hey, Knuckles! What's up?
By the way, speaking of Knuckles, he does not like Tails. At all.
What are you doing, Knuckles?
Don't mess with me now. Just hand over the emeralds you have. Quick!
No way, Knuckles!
By the way, see how Sonic just kind of sitting in the background doing nothing? That's because this is Tails' story, and Tails thinks he's the big boy hero, not Sonic.
Give it your
Sonic's just there. Also, that's the oh no, that's what the game considers a boss fight, it's a character battle. Just that I mentioned that. Also, Eggman is a badass once again. Just immediately, yoink! He was waiting the whole time.
You know that.
You're doing fumbling idiots, you know that? Eggman cracking the one-liners, man.
Hey, those are the chaos.
By the way, fun fact, if you can't tell, Knuckles' model is mirrored, so that's why he's that weird, like, bump in his chest.
You to bring it to me.
What the heck is he talking about anyway?
All the characters, I just realized, I think everyone's model is mirrored. I never noticed that before you had the model, the base model is mirrored. I just got that, man. That was a cool way to save on data.
Count them. 4 emeralds.
By the way, he throws it. He feeds to Chaos. Chaos goes to a shark thing, and this shark thing you have to fight 4 times, three times. Once it's Sonic, once it's Tails, and once it's Knuckles. And Tails has it easy. He only has to fight him with 4 hits. Here's how Chaos works. He floats around. You fly around. You dash. He has 3 dash and an attack. He starts off with no dash. So that's Tails' base attack. His controls are jump, fly, and tail whip, which later turns it, with an upgrade later in the game, turns into an endless tail whip. Cool. Endless tail while he completely cheeses his last boss. Although I will say, all the bosses in this game are pretty easy. This game is honestly one of the easiest Sonic games there is. Which, I mean, hey, it's the first game. It's the first Sonic game I did. You know, it's 10. And again, it's not too easy because it still has a nice skill ceiling. It also has a low skill floor, but a high skill ceiling. Just like a game should, just like a Sonic game should. Where it's easy to get into, but you can go ridiculously high with that skill, as you see me get close to. Oh, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing in this recording session? What was I doing? Jesse. Here. Anyways. Okay, yeah, I was trying to show off more spectacle. I forgot I had that. This, by the way, is when you start it up. You see, after you beat the fight, you see the cool plane called the Egg Carrier. That's the Eggman's big machine for this time. Meanwhile, in-game, this is what it looks like.
Floating mass.
CGI? In-game. CGI? In-game. Also, beautiful line by Dean Bristow. If anyone got Sonic Adventure 1 voice acting right, it was Dean Bristow.
But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends.
Just another cool moment where, you beat my water dude. I got a giant spaceship. What's that? You got an emerald? I got more. I took your emeralds. Knuckles is an idiot. You damn right. By the way, fly over here to get to the portal, and another cool
Sonic, wait here
bit
for
of
a second.
character moments.
Sonic, hop in. Let's go.
Yep. So now it's time for playing another kind of game, another kind of stage in this game. These flying stages, known as Tornado Scramble. Or my bad, I meant Sky Chase again. Yeah, for whatever reason, Sega still can't think of a name other than just Sky Chase. But with Sky Chase, the name of their own song too. It's not like that. Yeah, you fly around. You got A button to shoot things. If you tap it, or if you hold it, you can shoot a missile. Shoot more missiles at enemies in a row to get a combo. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. I got some, but you can just drift off to the side, don't hit the button in the rest of the stage, and you're good to go. Literally, you can just drift off to the side the entire level. Anyways, at the end of the end of the first Sky Chase with the blue sky. By the way, that 9% is literally from enemies running into me, and the beginning of the stage. You get an emblem for being that. Tails has a memory about Sonic. Fun fact, this is the only canonical time the games ever reference how Sonic and Tails met. Just thought that's a cool bit of old school spectacle. This game is very grandiose, I will say. Sonic Adventure 1 is a grandiose game. Also, fun fact, this is actually part of the hub world. You get to see this part where they quote-unquote, I guess, film, I guess I put it, where they actually set up the cutscene. That's in the jungle area. I didn't notice that till years later. They set up everything in their hub world. And they do a really, really good job of disguising that. So I would give the cinematography of this game full credit. I didn't even think I was years later. So to make this big open world and make it feel big without it actually having to be big, you know? And you know what? Anyways, fly down here with Tails. Here's a random level Tails has. Tails has a level called Sand Hill. It's just more of the snowboarding. So, by the way, Tails looks every character that's not Sonic, except for Amy. Okay. The non-Hedgehog storyline, which there are 4, has 5 levels each. That's not true. Big has 4. Okay, whatever. Tails, Galen, Knuckles has 5. Big has 4. Amy has 3. Sonic has 10. Because Sonic is the main character. But, anyways, so Tails is technically a 6th level. Just snowboarding. And the 3rd level is just snowboarding. So you go Act 1, Act 2 are flying. Zone 1, Zone 2 are flying. Level 3 is 2 Sky Chase sections. And 2 snowboard sections where it actually back to 2 more levels. Yeah, Tails' story in this game is extremely undercooked. Actually, a lot of her is undercooked. But you know what? It's better undercooked than overcooked. Also, something that happens here as soon as I catch the Fwog, 2 very interesting occurrences shall happen. Occurrence number 1. This red ball. That red ball is named to call.
Uh-oh. I thought I was in the desert.
As for this, well,
I wonder
this
where
is
I am.
the 4th hub world. Yeah, there's all 4 hub worlds in this game. Station Square, Mystic Ruins, The Past, which is what this doesn't have an official name, but I'm just calling it The Past. Ancient Angel Island Past, I don't know. Spoiler alert, there's a ton of Knuckles here. And by that I mean Echidnas. By the way, that's where Tails'
You
upgrade is. I
found
just
the
figured I'd show that off
rhythm
because that is
Did
one
you
of the harder, more annoying upgrades to find out where to go. This game does have a lot of, if you don't know where to go, you're screwed by problems. Also, I spent a couple seconds rolling around, walking around, proving that, yeah, there's a ton of echidnas around here. Just because Knuckles is an echidna. Don't you know everybody's an echidna in Echidna world? Anyways, as I show off the infinite tail attack, hold B, move.
Servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
So, the lady chanted to herself is to call. She is the daughter
Hello there, friend.
of
How are you?
Echidna tribe. By the way, every character except for Knuckles does go
What
to
were
the
you
past.
saying
Knuckles
before?
goes to the past 3 times because he's an echidna.
It's something my
And I
grandmother
guess
taught me.
echidna's supremacy or something. Who knows? By the way, that temple is actually in the main.
Never to forget.
Mystical temple.
It goes like this. The servers are the 7
And this is
Chaos.
a nice healthy case of foreshadowing.
Chaos is...
Now this, on the other hand, is anything but foreshadowing. If you know anything about Sonic Adventure 1, it's Big the Cat. The fishing character. We're going to Big the Cat. So he is the joke of the game. Everyone knows Big the Cat goes fishing at 2 miles a year. Alright? He goes fishing. So something I mentioned, you can pick instruction to get a good idea of this game. I wish I had done this as a kid. I really do, because that's something I will fully admit. When I first played this game as a kid, my mom beat Big for me. I didn't know that. It tells you what to do, and it tells you tips and basic tips. I never knew about that. Hit down on the thumbstick when Froggy is. By the way, fish, doesn't matter. Froggy, yeah. Froggy, you gotta hit him. Big's entire plot, literally, his frog went missing. That's it. And how does it loop back to the main plot? Froggy ate a Chaos Emerald. Okay, good. That's something I love about Sonic Adventure 1 is that it has time to take characters which have no business doing anything with this. Yeah, Sonic, he makes sense. Tails, he makes sense. Knuckles makes sense. Amy, who we see later, makes sense. All them characters make sense to be involved in a big plot with Eggman and Emeralds and all that. Big the purple cat who fishes for his pet frog? No, that character makes no sense. You know who does? How do you make it sense? Just check the plot McGuff and Chaos Emerald. By the way, I'm just showing off what to do with Big. So Big is slow. He can jump. He's slow, but he runs around. His entire story, by the way, can be beaten in about 10 minutes. I pretty much show all of it off in this video right here. Although, I will also eventually do the Let's Play via Dreamcast. By the way, showing off, there's some clipping stuff. This is a game from 1999 that's been ported over 800,000 times because Sega refuses to remaster it or, remake it. And they were going to, but then boom sales kind of killed that or whatever. By the way, that's Twinkle Circuit. You don't see it. I think I pointed off later on. Anyways, Twinkle Park. So this is Big's first stage, also his hardest stage. Yes, Big's first stage is his hardest stage. Here's what you do. No, you don't do that. You jump up. Oh, I'm trying to get the rod to work. Hit the B button to chuck his rod in there. Chuck the fishing rod in there. You can move around with the camera, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. Left and it's actually, I think it's left and right to move it in. I think it's actually kind of works backwards though. It's kind of weird. In order to get a fish to get you have to get their attention by hitting the B button to get there to lure. Regular fish will go anyways. Froggy, since he's a main level objective, he has to be lured in by repeatedly slowly tapping the B button to get to alert the fish that they're around. For Frog, you have to hit down, and this game is a little mini game between A and B, where you kind of A is the fast pull, B is slow pull, and if you hit the meter max out, you kill Big. Otherwise, and you gotta slowly pull the frog in. There you go. And these levels are short. But I accidentally skipped the timer. But these levels are, well, again, as I said earlier, short. Let's move on to the next character. By the way, if Big was a Mega Man character, he would be climb ladders faster, man. He rockets up those ladders. Anyways, on to Ice Cap. For the entirety of Big's second stage. So what you're supposed to do is pick up throw the boulder. I accidentally pushed the boulder on the ice, and I can't pick it up now because ice. This game does have some small problems to control, but they're nothing that really neglect you because the game finds a million ways around that. Like right there, Big's fat. He can just jump on the ice. I'm trying to fish in here. Can't quite do it though. So I gotta jump up. Maybe that's it. No. Alright, let's go around because the terrain and Big doesn't like that. Again, this game is rough around the edges. But and I guess it's something I don't really notice or get bothered by because I've kind of gotten used to it. Being, you know, I played the game for about 2,000 hours. Yeah, I play this game more than any other game imaginable. Most people, they say like 2,000 hours, they imagine some big RPG. For me, no, it's Sonic Adventure 1. I beat this game about once a month, like no joke. I love this game so much. Anyways, Froggy pull him back in. Epic music. Big loses Froggy. Then he has the cutscene where he runs in the tail by 50 seconds. His next level is Emerald Coast. And it's the exact same process. For Big's Emerald Coast, just immediately turn around. Do not go the direction Big is going. Otherwise, you'll be running a goose chase wondering where the hell Froggy is. Running around, finding the cove, the water. You know where Froggy is? Directly behind you. It's a dick move, but it's kind of cool, nonetheless. As it doesn't, you got something I didn't find out until much later. Just go behind it, same control though. Move around, hit the B button to get Froggy's attention. Slowly reel Froggy. Hit down when Froggy grabs the hit. Hit A. Wait till the meter goes. Don't let that meter go up. It's a bit of a it's called a tension gauge kind of mini game. And now comes in Big's other special ability, doing hilarious bullshit on the side.
Froggy? Uh-oh. No, hold on there. Come back, please. Give me my friend back. I'm begging you, please.
Fun fact, Big is what my beat from. I think everyone knows that. Anyways, so I love this part of Big. He somehow either follows that robot all the way to the jungle to get onto the egg carrier, or he somehow flaps his arms and flies to get on the egg carrier. Big, that's just the sequence of events. Big suddenly goes from fishing for Froggy, having Froggy get taken by a robot, chasing the robot down, and then flapping his arms to fly like a bird. What? What is that sequence of events? It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay, we go from level where you're fishing for the Froggy. Froggy is taken by the robot. We suddenly see the egg carrier take off in the forest or the jungle. Big's on a spaceship. What the fuck? I love this. I love this game. It makes no fucking sense how Big got there. Who gives a shit? He's Big the fucking cat. He's a giant ass purple cat, and he will find his Froggy. Also, this is Big's only actual level, Hot Shelter. And I say only actual level because I mean you actually have to move around in this. Something I should mention. I ain't even playing. This is 6 minutes of footage. All I've cut out is just walking over to Ice Cap Zone. That's all I've cut out. Literally walking on Ice Cap Zone so far and walking to Tails to say hi to Tails. That's all I've cut out in this so far from Big's playthrough. You're just walking around. By the way, something I mentioned. Big does have an attack. It's smack people with his fishing lure. It's ineffective. It's slow, but thankfully, you literally almost like never have to do it in Big's story. This is the entire point of it. This is literally it. The only times it's really have to do it would be like maybe right there, or you can jump around the guy because he's big and it's Sonic Adventure 1. And yeah, it's slow, it's imprecise, Big's kind of weak, but he's not supposed to be a fighter. You know, he just runs around and does this. Well, this is Hot Shelter. This is the only level. There are 11, I guess, zones, if you want to call them that. Hot Shelter is the only one Sonic doesn't go to. But yeah, it's the exact same thing here. Just hit the switch, make the Froggy go. Why am I showing off the entirety of Big's story for this thingy? Because I want to show off that, yeah, this story, despite how annoying it can be, it is not that bad compared to, like, say, the bad stages from Sonic Adventure 2. It is just Big and Froggy. That's all you got to worry about. So it's short. It's like 10 minutes long. And this is practically a walkthrough. And I some of the Let's Plays, though, I guess there's only a point to that, with despite this eventually being like a 2-hour marathon. But there you go. Just kind of fish on down, wait for Froggy, grab the Froggy, fish him back in. By the way, you only do the 4 stages. If you want to get like extra stuff for the emblems, you can. By just getting more Frog. But for the main playthrough, you don't have to worry about that. Just run around, grab Froggy, Big does a dance. Hear the level U1 level theme. There is a Chow guard in this game. There's 3 of them. I don't bother with that because I'm not a big fan of the Chow. They're just kind of boring to me. Anyways, Froggy's still there. I love it. Double Froggy. Okay, this cracked me up when I was first playing this. I'm glad I did. So, right there. Froggy's still swimming around, and Big's got Froggy. I love that. That's just, again, I think it's more of the mods not really intersecting, and the rings are still there too. Anyways, yes, even Big the Cat goes back to the past. In fact, Big the Cat sees one of the most important things in the past. By the way, this is Big's at walking speed. Look at him go. Something I should mention. Sonic Adventure DX had an entire thing called Mission Mode. One of the missions is literally just walk around Big in the jungle. You have a 2-minute timer to walk around with Big, slowly walk around a lap of the jungle with Big. That's an entire mission. Anyways, this is so Big the Cat gets to see the scene where Tikal meets Chaos for the first time. Anyways, Mono been canceled, and this is Big, and Big does have a boss fight. Oh yeah, Big's got a boss fight. You want to see that boss fight? Oh, by the way, it's a monorail. Just thought I should mention that. It's a monorail. I'll show it off later. So yeah. This is Big boss fight. Chaos 6. It's Chaos with 6 emeralds. It kind of counts like a giant frog himself. That's honestly just kind of... I legit just noticed that. I'm using 1,000 hours. He kind of looks like a big frog. Anyways, this is Big's entire boss fight. Attempt to just catch Froggy. That's all I gotta do. Tries to use your... He'll waddle back and forth to try to catch Froggy. Yeah. Grab. That's Big's only boss fight. 18 seconds. And that was me failing repeatedly. There's one thing about this game that it is short. Okay, these stages of this game are short. By the way, yeah, Sonic's fighting Chaos 6 at this point. Speaking of Sonic, we'll go back to him in a minute. But for now, we have a Froggy to look at. Oh, by the way, something I mentioned, for every other stage, you go to the final boss, you beat the final boss, you get a couple cutscenes in the ending. Not Big the Cat, no. Big the Cat. I love this. Big the Cat. I love this. You know what, you could leave after you beat the final boss, Big Boss, which is Chaos. By the way, every character has a little intro. Oh, how did he get there from the plane? How did Big get up to the plane? Did he fly? I think Big knows how to fly. Did he belly flop fly like fucking the TAS thing in Sonic here? By the way, yeah, walk 2 steps. That's Big's ending. I don't know why they kept that in there, where you have to walk 3 steps forward to end Big's story. I think it's because they're on Sega's in on the joke of Big the Cat. Of course, they are now. Like stuff like hey, Big's a playable character in Team Sonic Racing, and he's meme man. By the way, so yeah, Big just fucking flies a plane. And by the way. Spoiler alert, Big causes some shit. So, Big the Cat, whose entire story can just best be contained in, just Big catches Froggy, fails again, catch Froggy again, fails again, catch Froggy again, fails again. So, this very repetitive short process. He causes some bad shit to happen at the end of the story. Anyways, there's Big, Dead Eyes, something I just mentioned, you have to watch the credits 6 fucking times. So, although this is a great song, this game's fucking soundtrack is fantastic. This is the best soundtrack in the series. You have to sit there and just watch the credits 6 fucking times. Oh, I'll get to that later. But for now, let's finish up with Sonic, shall we? On to Sonic. So, something I'll show off, by the way, after you beat Outpost of Sonic, that's 3rd stage, you get the Ice Stone to move on to Ice Cap. Big and Tails have to do the exact same thing, although Big Stone's in a different spot. I just figured I'd show that off, just because, yeah. Hopefully, you're having more trouble finding out where it is. There you go. So let's get going. So yeah, it's an Ice Stone. You take it over to the Ice Plaque, and let's move on to take over the Ice Plaque in the cave. Move on. Sonic, spin that stuff again, and now I'll show off Ice Cap. So yeah, this is the same stage name from Sonic 3, but this time it's actually to a music track. Although I definitely lose a couple points for the originality. But luckily it's like 1 stage of the 11 and you're not here very long. Also, something is awesome. And let's move on to another thing Sonic Adventure 1 is known for. Having no fucking walls. But you can use that to your advantage. For example, take right here, by the way, I'm talking about this game is a free cam mode. I usually use auto cam. Free cam was added into the GameCube port, by the way, the X. You can slowly move the camera, hold L and R at the same time to keep the camera still, run to that wall, and you fall straight out. And by the way, if you're wondering why the black and stuff why it's all background's all black, that's not how it normally looks like. That's just the graphics from the mods. I'll mention that a lot for any weird things. But you see that pop in? That's the level. That's the level. You remember I saw you Tails kind of snowboarding on that level earlier? That's the level. Yeah. That's the level. With Sonic, in this game, you can glitch your way if you want to. The difference between 06 and Adventure 1? In Adventure 1, you find the glitches. In 06, the glitches find you. It's like the old Soviet Russia TV watches you meme. It's like that. Also, so yeah, you can just fall on down to the very end of the stage. By the way, I'll leave a link in the description where I pushed on all these shortcut things. There's gonna be a lot of links today. There's gonna be a lot of links.
Yes.
And Sonic is still the best link, by the way. Sonic,
Yeah, not bad.
yeah. So yeah, get the Chaos Emerald. Sonic has to go to the same part where, you know, it's the Knuckles. Oh no, oh no, oh no. He also has to go through Chaos 4. I'm thinking this because Chaos 4 is a 2-minute boss. Why are a 2-minute boss so stressful in this game? Because it's the only thing in the game that's even close like this. But again, it's a slow 2-minute boss with the same people, 3 dash and an attack. With the best attack and the splash attack to get. It's his quickest, he just does a flip, and that's it. Doesn't even hurt you, just does a flip. I think I should actually start killing it off here. Oh, forgot I had my finish there. There you go. Alright, much better. I wasn't able to get into the splash, but again, into the wave. Yeah, I'd deal with that. Anyways, Sonic, again, more repeat stuff. Sonic and Tails basically spend the first half of their entire story together, so they repeat the same stuff, although, yeah, Sonic himself also has to go through Sky Chase. Something I should mention, there you go. If you get 8,000 points, you get in the first Sky Chase, and 20,000 second, you get a second emblem.
Tails? Tails!
Yes, that's right. High-powered, super-powered Dreamcast, the best falling sound you can come up with is an Atari noise. It's only Atari 2600. Also, they had the most radical character redesign in the entire series. Hi, Amy.
Long time no see.
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
I'm kidding.
Anytime you
If
hear
you don't,
fire,
we're just
fire,
gonna
fire, you know some dumb bullshit's about to happen in these games, and I love it. You know something stupid's gonna happen as soon as you hear fire, fire. Man. Anyways, let's move on to the next stage, Tinkle Park. Also, there is a little circuit thing I mentioned when I went to the big story. This is what it is. You're driving around as Sonic in a car. And it's also part of Sonic Tinkle Park, by the way. Which is another stage I show off because, oh wow, every single stage in this game has a ton of cool things to pull off. And I love that. Anyways, yeah, I'm showing off the car, you go vroom, you go fast, it's a neat. Also, you can get one-ups and stuff. It's pretty cool. On Tinkle Park, which has some more cool. This Tinkle Park is a vroom vroom. Anyways, jump out. Don't move as soon as you're outside, spin dash off that, make a big jump. And you will skip at least a minute of gameplay. Just skip it. You just skip stuff in this game so easily. You can do that too in like Adventure 2, but it's much harder to do in Adventure 2. Because those stages are much less curvy than Adventure 1 stages. These are extremely windy, which is another reason why Adventure 1 is better, because it's designed for multiple characters. They have that slow, winding castle designed for Amy, not for Sonic. Oh yeah, by the way, I will say something. This is a lot harder to pull shortcuts with auto cam. Some shortcuts you need free cam for. Here's an example of that. Oh, try to finish right here. Whoop, pop, boom. Match up that. You really fast go to Tinkle Park. Yeah, it's up. By the way, as a kid, I think I remember the Tinkle Park beat the stage in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, which was extremely strict for that stage. I think a Dreamcast on a Dolphin. So I'm sorry, Dolphin. GameCube.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, so yeah.
Somehow
Amy got lost.
I've lost Amy. I bet that.
So next up, we're gonna go to the only stage in the game. So that's Tinkle Circuit. I don't go in it. It's more of that racetrack one. It's like 2 minutes long. It has a remix of Sonic in this game called It Doesn't Matter. It's there. But something I mentioned, the ID card. Here's what you do with the ID card. Take it to the building. This is another example of the section where Rick and Dougie made fun of, for good reason, because the hint that this thing gives you, here's an ID card, go to the building, is
Did you walk around the whole city?
stupid. That is a bad hint. When I get to Knuckles, though, there are some good hints. I understand you don't get to tell the clear through the way, but say, hey, look at the big building or something. Or, hey, look at the parking garage or whatever. I don't know. By the way, Speed Highway, I still have auto cam. This is another stage I absolutely think you can absolutely butcher with shortcuts. Spam dash, finesse up the side, spam dash, and by the way, they intend you to come up here because there is a one-up. And something I should mention, the camera kind of points over here. You got kind of points over there by default with auto cam. You hit the B, by the way, Sonic B button in the air for all the characters, by the way, for the jumping characters, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. The B button in the air, you get like a stop stall almost. It's great for landing on platforms, so doing things like that, we can completely halt your downward vertical momentum and allow you to land. No. Let me go back to the tutorial. So here I'm falling down. I hit the B button right there. It allows me to completely cancel my the vertical momentum coming downwards, and I can jump up and do that. I love the game control. I really do love the game control. Anyways, this is another example of excellent iconography in the series. Going down. I'm gonna shut up now. And now we're into a section with some beautiful music called At Dawn. Yes, this is actually another thing I hate Generations 4. Spoiler, Generations has Speed Highway in it, as a Sonic Adventure 1 stage. And it doesn't even go to At Dawn. The closest you get is one of the side missions with Cream, but yeah, there you go. It's a small section of a level for Sonic to kind of run through, although the section is mainly designed for a different character, that being Knuckles, but we'll get to him later. There you go. Hop and Bob, a minute 47. Again, these stages, you can skip a lot of stuff in these stages, otherwise it takes much longer. These stages do have full level designs, but hey, you can skip it. So I do. Every single, not because I don't want to play it, but because it's fun.
Sonic! Help!
By the way, yeah, Amy's plot is she gets kidnapped by a green trash can. The Zero from Mega Man, Zero from Advance 2 Special Station.
Pump the junk, I mean it!
Other way around,
Hey there,
yeah.
Bull Brain. You better give Amy to me or I'll squash ya.
Another epic moment in the Sonic vs. Eggman counter. Sonic's about to save Amy from the robot. He's getting ready to do it. He's about to fight this robot. Suddenly, how about no?
Hey, what's happening here?
Eggman out of nowhere. By the way, you don't go back to the square for to say it's time of Sonic. I should mention that. This is where the easy hub world. The Sicaroons is the medium hub world, and 8 carries the hard hub world. Just thought I'd do that. Yeah. I like that. Nice echo effect.
Shoot! I've lost her again!
Sonic response, run up an entire mountain to save Amy. Also penis. The carrier straight up looks like a penis. It's got 2 balls and a bog. I had to reference that. 2 balls and a bog. Sorry. Anyways, speaking of shortcuts, Red Mountain has one as well. And I think I do a probably great music. Again, this is kind of so you can charge up the light dash to do a actual dash in the air. You do that, you hit the spring, trigger the high section, the rising lava, follow the platform, and I think, again, the game intended you to do that, which is awesome. That the game takes advantage of so many shortcuts that the player can take, which I absolutely love about this game. Again, I will fully admit, I don't show off any like how to actually control the Sonic in this. I think I did that kind of well in Adventure 2. I control the exact same as Adventure 2, by the way, basically. It's a little better though, Sonic's a little less slippery. And then of course the spam dash, which is what I call the spin dash in this game. That's my favorite move in the entire series, the spam dash. Second favorite part is the Amy Advance 1. Amy Advance 1, Amy's hammer flip thing, which does come from this game. And then finally, the drop dash number 3 from Mania. Also, in the EX version, like GameCube version, the game added in Game Gear game as unlockables for having every 20 emblems and a bunch of mission mode. So yeah, all the game games are unlockable. Sonic 1 on Game Gear, Sonic Chaos on Game Gear, Control, Blast, the whole shebang. Also, so remember when I left off with Tails after we saw Big? This is what he was doing. He was getting his triple Chaos symbol we got from Froggy, put it in the plane, and now it's time for the second of 2, technically 3 or 4, because you have to do this 2 times, once the Sonic, once the Tails, of all these random scramble stages. And once again, just like the first tornado scramble stage, you can just hold, if you're stuck in the stage, you just float up to the right corner, and then wait to get the boss, and smash like crazy when you get to the end. By the way, this stage, it was another thing that helped me back a lot as a kid. This is the first time I got stuck on this game as a kid. It was this stage. But yeah, basically he shoots up, this VA carrier's laser boss, just shoot, just mash the A button, bonzo, bango, boongo, you win.
Alrighty, we're in.
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
Whoops. I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
What?
I love Sonic and Tails' brother dynamic they have going on in the game. Oh, but with the lightning strike, beta only.
Wow, this thing is really huge.
No time to talk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
So yeah, by the way,
Don't get too many ideas, you
Robotnik,
fools.
Eggman once again pulling off the genius.
You haven't seen the
By the way, this game is called
power
No
this
Offense
really
Experience. That
has.
only plays during Sonic the final boss of Sonic the Hedgehog stories.
Get a load of this.
Get a load of this. Oh, there's so many iconic one-liners in this game. By the way, something that goes. Okay, playing goat, pop goes in, playing goat. Pop goes in, pop goes out. Playing goat. Plane pops in, plane pops out. Plane pops in, plane pops out. Yes, I just literally did that in the cutscene. It was a reference to the Simpsons that grew up better down. Like my favorite joke. Anyways,
Did you see that?
by the way, that cutscene is the exact same. Like,
This makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
You know, Sonic, like his eyes aren't even there anymore. But it's like combine that back to back with like really tails, his eyes are gone. This game looks like crap at times. I mean, definitely needs an HD remake, Sega, but nah, because it costs money.
Well, I'll show
I love
you.
it, but it's just like
Bring it
face
on.
just fidgeting. You get a lot of emotion out of that, impressively. Also,
This
Skydeck.
must be the
For
way to
some
the
reason, they have this
Skydeck.
cutscene here, even though it's kind of obvious. Hey, Skydeck. This game is definitely a bit handholdy at times. But hey, it's better to be a bit handholdy than not handholdy at all. I know I personally was not being handholdy enough, but there. By the way, you don't need a settlement. Just jump into here. Also, this is a 2D section, technically. So there you go. Sonic Adventure 1 does have 2D sections. There you go. Eventually going to do a 2D section right there. Also, Skydeck. Skydeck is my least favorite of these Sonic stages. I figured, but yeah, this Skydeck picked up the camera. If there's any stage that needs a free camera, it was Skydeck. Because, yeah. Anyways, you guys are gonna like that? This is a good way to get a shortcut. Jump up. Jump up. Only attack. Only take these two. By the way, if you're doing this on auto cam, the camera's crap. The air, the home attack in conjunction with light dash, air dash, to get to that platform very easy. I think it's supposed to go to the other spinning tube or whatever, but this is here. Just like that. Yeah. Also, there's a free thing you can do. You can hop over here, jump and bump all around here. I got on the hand number 1 sidle thingy. Jump up to this girder. From the camera, jump. A small bonus or a second jump slope. It's a long thing. Anyways, just spin dash, jump over. Wait for the dude. Fire when you come into the ring. What happened in the team version mode? He has trouble with that because it's the portable. So yeah, so the next question. When you run to the call, you cannot pause. So I was trying to pause it there so I could, pause the game and cut off that clip. You cannot pause when Tikal is talking. Nothing stops. So, yeah. Anyways, after you beat Skydeck, I will fully admit that was my first death of the game. I only had 5 deaths in the entire playthrough. All 5 were in Sonic Story. Skydeck caused one of them through
Not again.
problem.
Chaos.
Not 5, I think 6.
Could this be the
Either way.
same beast?
So yeah, Sonic's like, whoa, what the heck?
Oh yes, attack Sonic now! Froggy? I must say Froggy!
If he's your friend, I'll help you.
If you're playing this with
Just
Sonic,
leave
this is
it
your
to
first
me.
exposure to Big. That is your first exposure to Big and Froggy. Otherwise, it's Tails completely tackling the cat. The way around. Oh man, I love Sonic Adventure 1 so much.
You won't get away with this, you madman.
Also,
I will!
like,
You're no match for Chaos! Even though he's
I love Sonic
yet.
Adventure chemistry in this game. This game is such a game of cat and mouse. Eggman always getting away at the last second against Sonic. By the way, Chaos 6, execute this big monstrous boss. Let's see how you handle against Sonic's Light Speed Attack. By the way, Light Speed Attack is Sonic's third and final upgrade. Sonic's second Sonic Marathon. Punch the boss, here's how it works. Chaos is invincible to everything except for Ice Ball. Eggman's invincible to Ice Balls. If you Light Speed Dash, you double damage to the boss. The only boss that takes double damage from Light Speed Dash, by the way. Light Speed Dash attack. There's a fight for Knuckles with the exact same thing called Maximum Team Knuckles. But I didn't bother with that. Anyway, same thing. Boom. Done. 28 seconds of so-called unstoppable creation due to Eggman's idiocy with Ice Balls. That's the game only uses 4 hits, which I am more than happy about. Because I'm happy with a fun short game like Chaos, like Sonic Chaos, than a boring game like Triple Trouble. And this is a good example of that. This game is fun, and it is short, and it is to the does not waste your time. Except for the fact that you can't see something in the Dreamcast version, and you have to watch the credits 8 to 6 fucking times. Ugh. Anyways, beyond that. Oh, and Amy sort of loves to waste your time. Anyways, Sonic, but the other 5 characters didn't waste your time.
I hate Eggman. Where's this?
I hate Eggman. Out of nowhere, just like, suddenly I hate Eggman. Beautiful. Oh, man, I love this game. Oh, by the way, that temple I mentioned earlier from that part of Tales in the Past, that's where it is now. It is the stage that held me back from this game. One of the stages that really held me back from this game as a little kid. Lost World. Yeah, there's an entire stage called Lost World and the Sonic game. And then Lost World between the Sonic games later. Anyways, this stage is a prime example of the auto cam versus free cam, and skipping stuff, using glitches, and finessing and jumping. Beautiful. Oh. This is the Flame Tunnel. This is a cool, something this stage is good at is having good spectacles. Oops. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm really giving this game gameplay justice. Because I don't play it the way normal. I don't mean look at this as a fuck it. I don't play it the way normal people play it. I play it like I'm trying to fucking speedrun it. Although I'm not good at it. And by the way, right there, I fall into the gap. Because, yeah, that's never gonna happen, by the way, if you're doing speedrun, if you just run through the front, that's never gonna happen. Only just finesse jumping up to try to get to finesse jump on the side of this to get a shortcut where you completely skip this entire water temple puzzle thing with the waterfalls. Yeah, this level, this game, has a lot of slow stuff in it. It does. But through years, and I mean thousands of hours, literally 2,000 hours of playing this game, I have figured out how to skip all that shit. But by the way, this door, fuck this door. You can fucking spin dash through the door with something called pause phasing. I will link that video that shows off all this. It's got this small by a guy named G-Pro, I think it's called the beginner's guide to say what's speedrunning. It's awesome. Anyways, this is something that only happens is actually the benefit of the mod, as you mentioned. Once you hit this, camera thing right here, right there, the whole room lights up. The room does not normally light up on, as you will see when I eventually do the Dolphin emulator version of this game, but I think I should mention that right now. Spin dash, jump, spin dash, jump. And Sonic Go Go. Oh, so remember Cannon's Core? Yeah, this is from and the part Cannon's Core? Yeah, it came from Lost World. Where you're falling up a waterfall, it came identically from it. It's also kind of cool because the stage has a okay, I won't spoil it. It's gonna happen in like 2 minutes anyways. So I was kind of gonna cut here and show off the Indiana Jones moment where Sonic really outruns the boulder. But the boulder said no. Like normally the way that works, it has like a rubber band that keeps it from hitting Sonic. Rubber band didn't work that time. This game is designed with nothing. But you're like, okay, that was just something funny that happened to me. I did not expect that to happen. You will find glitches in Sonic Adventure 1. This game is not glitch-proof. Now, if it had an HD remake, they could iron out some of these little flaws. And they probably would do too much ironing out at this point to cool something with spam dash is gone. I really hope they don't fucking spam dash. Or better yet, try to make it play like Adventure 2 and make Adventure 2 play like Adventure 1, something hybrid shit. Which is, by the way, why they're never going to remake this shit, unfortunately. That and they want to be associated with a certain game that I'm going to be doing in 2 days. It goes by the name, it has a number in the title, but it's not officially a number in the title, and it's a year it came out. Fucking a Sonic shit. By the way, this the entirety, you can just skip so much shit in this fucking game. You can skip so much shit. The entire level, nah, fuck this, I got spin dash. I will fully admit, again, a lot of this shit is a unique experience to me and not to the average player, because the average player would not think to do weird spin dash shit off the walls. To skip shit. Maybe they'd make a spin dash jump here and there, but they would not think to just fucking, hey, I know I can use this one to skip the entire fucking stage. Normal people don't think that way. Crazy people do. I am a crazy person. If you noticed by this marathon of yesterday. And in fact, I'm doing a happy, long-ass review of 2.
Whoa, what's this?
Anyways, non-stop commentary. That is some epic foreshadowing right there. Oh, by the way, Sonic also gets something in the past. His past is just like fire. What? Something I'll mention. This game
What's this place?
With the past is that for the most part,
Where
it's
am I?
random and the characters
This is
think about it, but
really
it's cool,
weird.
In Sonic's case, though, because if you're going through Sonic's first, he has no care for this past stuff. He just wants to beat up Eggman. That's all Sonic cares for. Oh, I think I'll show off the final egg before I move on to finishing up the story. For the sake of this, here's a puzzle. This puzzle is so much crap and it gets to find out in 100 page long entire strategy guide on how to do it. And I didn't understand going through 5 different states. I did not understand that shit. I wish I did. Oh well. Final egg, by the way. This is Sonic's last stage. I'm starting it off as I usually do for Sonic's last stage. One very special reason. This place is 1-Up Haven. There are so many 1-Up boxes in this stage. We'll mention that 1-Up boxes do not respond on death, but there's so many here. So okay, we already counted 2. Okay, I don't even go through the whole thing. There's 2, 3. Yeah, there's so many 1-Up boxes here. Now, sometimes this entire low path. So about 4 seconds of the stage, we are at 4 1-Ups. Oh no, not quite 4 1-Ups, but we got enough from rings to do the boxes. So I guess 4, and finally 5. By the way, this is where you fall down to 12% million fun on here, ideally. I say ideally because you could fall off the edge of the stage. And I think I'm gonna end it there for Sonic. I have a whole thing of footage of me doing a crazy shortcut, but I'm gonna save that for my eventual Let's Play. So let's move on to Tails. So something I should mention for Tails, after Tails' Sky Deck, which by the way is his 4th stage, which is literally just again the first part of Sonic. It's just Tails' story is literally just like mini Sonic, but you with fly boosts. It's there though. It's cool. It's just an easy mode Sonic. Sonic always starts off in the cutscenes. So some cutscenes are the exact same, not all of them are changed.
We should check out the bridge.
Some cutscenes, I think that like the early game cutscenes they had time to do double up, but they didn't double up this. Anyways, let's show off Gamma. The fight with Gamma. And the sad moment. Cause it's sad. Once again, because it tells the story, Tails is the one in the lead. And once again, Dr. Eggman. Good guy's got a chance. Eggman says no. For this entire game, Eggman is constantly coming out ahead. Which makes Sonic Tails' eventual victories all the better. By the way, Eggman's model is probably the hilariously terrible on its own. And definitely needs to be updated in an HD remake. I would have seen a remake. Anyways, there is Gamma. He's a robot. And now Tails is going to go blow him up. Because it's Tails' story.
Master Robotnik.
Fun fact, in Sonic's story, subtitles say Master Robotnik. Which is, you know, Japanese. Here we go. But this is Tails' continuous tail attack in action against this poor, helpless, defenseless robot. Boom, that was it. That was the entire character battle. Sonic's music version plays his theme. Amy and Gamma's version plays sad music.
Tails? Move aside, Amy! Get out of the way!
I love the effects. Okay, I think I love about the stories thing. You know why I love it? Because it's totally, it's like, you know, it's a little kid like for Tails, it's like he's a little kid. He's imagining he's the hero saving, not Sonic. He's the hero. Sonic's just his big brother.
Okay. If you say so, you have your reasons, I guess.
But while still staying himself, you know? I love this personality dynamic.
Hurry, Tails! Take Amy and get out of here!
Well, what about you?
I'll find Eggman and put a stop to his...
Fun fact, Tails is actually voiced by a little kid in this. Tails was actually voiced by little kids throughout the 2000s, throughout the adventure games. Then he got voice mentioned by adult women. But yeah, he's actually voiced by a boy. I just figured I'd mention that because 98% of the time Tails is voiced by a girl. even though he is a boy character. I don't know, always peeved me when I was a little kid. And the actress that plays him in the Four Kids era is named Amy. And no, the voice actress that plays Amy is not named Tails or Miles, for that matter. Anyways, this is probably the best cutscene in the game. It's just so perfectly jank. We're just going to describe Adventure 1. It's just so perfectly jank. Amy calls her Birdie. Every time! Eggman's capsule just spinning constantly. It was adorable. It's the stupidest thing. Just like Amy called her Birdie, that Eggman just like spinning out of control. Just you called a birdie and spitting at it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. No explanation. Just randomly spitting the fuck out of control. And then the great line that everybody quotes when they say, "Oh, Venture 1 has bad voice acting." As soon as Amy and Sonic say goodbye. By the way, fun fact: this cast is from San Diego. Just had to mention that.
That's Eggman. I wonder what happened to Sonic.
Because, it's a little kid giving an awkward delivery. But it's not even the worst part of the cutscene. It's just Eggman swirling into fucking no man's land. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck did that happen to Eggman? Like, did Sonic kick him or something?
I will destroy Station
And by the way, this entire time, Eggman... By the way, that is beautiful. The Eggman just fucking clump. He has just a fucking black clump for a bottom half of his body. And they show that in the game. Combined with the missile, Tails falls. And Eggman, well, he ain't playing around. He just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna nuke the place. Fuck using the water god. Fuck using anything else. I'm just gonna nuke the place." But because it's a kid's game, and because we're at the end of the game, Eggman can't have a win now. The bomb does nothing. Or as Eggman says,
Ah, no, it was a dud.
Thank you, Eggman.
Believe this.
I can't believe this. Again, it's the fact that the game repeats that same line like 8 times in the same different way. By the way, this is a unique track that only plays with the grand total of like 5 seconds. Da 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 da. I see it now inside of me. I can't do it. Sorry, I don't know what theme it's on. I knew it was some theme. I think it was Breach the Stars. Anyways,
Mission Square depends on me. Sonic! I've changed a lot since I started hanging with Sonic. But I can't depend on him forever.
a different game could totally learn from this version of Tails, who at this point is still Sonic's cute kid sidekick, but realizes, you know what? No, I gotta fight for myself. I don't need no Sonic. I'm a strong, independent 8-year-old fox boy. Oh, by the way, I changed the auto cam. So this is Tails of Speed Highway. This level also gave me trouble when I was a little kid. At least getting the part of Tails for you, but not that. Nah, I just phased through the wall. Just slowly glide. This one I actually found on my own. Just slowly, peacefully gliding down the way. There's a path there, because this game knows you're gonna do dumb stuff like that. Like, this game anticipates the stupidity and just welcomes it. And I love that about Sonic, about this game, that it appreciates the fact you're going to do stupid stuff. And just like, okay, you're gonna be stupid. I'm gonna tolerate it. Also, Speed Highway's theme. I'm gonna show it for a minute. There you go. Also, so with that in mind, let me show off a little what actually happened in the two boss fights.
Now, without further ado, get a load of. Get a load of. Get a load of.
Oh,
get
you
a load of.
got to be shitting me.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of that. Get a load of this.
I swear to God, Eggman, I'll get you back for this!
All you clowns are going down, I'll smash your asses into the ground. I take my time in the buffet line, but not here, I don't mess around. What you have in speed and witty lines, you lack in IQ. Your furry friends will meet their ends, and tonight I dine on hedgehog stew. It's no use, give up, you don't have a shot against the infamous Dr. Robotnik, Hotsnick, holes in the Plotnik. Pengus, I hate that hedgehog! Pengus, no way! I don't believe! Pengus, Viper, Walker, Laser, Rocket, Lever, Button, Switch! In the blink of an eye, I'll be blown sky high! Cause I'm the Eggman, bitch! This whole game is so fucking lame, it tears the hairs from my head! To those who played, let me just say I'd rather play lacrosse instead! The actors suck, the writers fucked up! What is this, Sonic 06? If I fail and lose to Tails, I'll join the Special Olympics! And not only that, I'll even go on Slim Fast! What? I like their shakes. You can dip your fries in them. Pengus! Now stop moving around, you little bastards! I swear I will! Pengus! No! Don't destroy my machine! I still have to make payments! No! I'm getting dizzy!
Careful! He's up to something!
You think?
Get a load of this! No! It never works!
Anyways, let's move on to Knuckles. With another clip from, that's from a little thing called Sonic Adventure Abridged. Let's move on to Knuckles with another thing from Sonic Adventure Abridged. By the way, I love these little character animations.
Okay, recap. In just one day, I got my ass kicked by a Jello monster. My island fell out of the sky. I got chased around by a bunch of cops, somehow landed on the set for My Sims 3. Vegas ran out of strippers, and I got kidnapped by Tinkerbell. And I'm still not the main character. How could today possibly get any weirder?
Good day, mate.
Oh my god. Okay, wait a sec. I thought I was the last echidna.
Let's get going. I love Sonic Adventure Bridge. That's another one. It's a hilarious, like, 2.5-hour series. It completely breaks Sonic Adventure 1. It's an abridged series. Pretty fun. Anyways, let's move on to Knuckles' gameplay. So, when I was in Sonic Adventure 2, I mentioned the big problem with Knuckles' stage. Number 1, they were extremely big. Number 2, they were really cramped. Number 3, oh my fuck. Number 3, see that radar? See this shit? See this shit right here? You know what that is? You know what that is? That's the second emerald. This shit's picking it up. You know how much of an improvement that is? Let me rephrase it. You know how much of a fucking deprovement that is in Adventure 2? But this, remember back to the Rouge clip when I was talking about that in Mad Space where I got caught when I was like in security hall trying to climb up. I was climbing up to hit that switch and I couldn't find it and I didn't realize an emerald like right there, all right off screen. Yeah, that's because of that stupid radar. This stuff never happens in Adventure 1. Thank fuck. In addition to that, I can find it here. The emeralds are huge in this game. Okay, father. Let me move back a tiny bit. Okay, let me see if I can get this going. Emerald pieces are massive in this game. Okay, so far away. So boom. Okay, you see how far away the emerald piece makes? You see how far away the emerald piece is from Knuckles? That's barely in the blue. That's another thing they have. They have blue in this game. They have blue and light and a pink. Pink means you're close but not super close, like you are with red. And blue means you're kind of far away. But you know what? It has more radars too. So in Adventure 2, when they fucked up the radar, they took everything that was simplistic about it. They fucked up the radar. They fucked up the size of the emeralds. They fucked up the stage size. And they fucked up the hint system. By the way, see how far away the emerald is? Look how fucking big that shit is. Shit gets fucking big next to Knuckles. Let me see if I can find it. Actually, another example of how big the emerald pieces actually are. Look at that, look at that. That's double Knuckles' size. That's easy to see from anywhere. And yeah, I get treasure hunting to actually, hunting and some of a talent, but they don't need to be fucking massive gauntlets of shit. I fucking love the next one. Are so simple. They don't, yeah, they don't have problems. Okay, they don't try to fuck with the player. The Adventure 2, they went the route of like taking away half the shit. Maybe the radar could still go to blue and still get other emeralds, but the emerald pieces were still tiny and the hints is fuck. Fine. Maybe the other way around, where the emeralds are big as fuck. But the hints is fuck. Fine. And you know what the thing is? You just fucking tell us where it is. Yeah, sure, it's a little too easy, but if it just said it this way, you like just a general icon, that'd be fine. And took away a point bonus, fine. By the way, oh yeah, that's something exclusive. Oh, here's a one-up. You're not gonna need a lot of Knuckles' story because the story is after like Sonic was tiny. Tails' story is much bigger. I mean, that's not much. It's not much of a big one. But there you go. That 124. Yeah, that's a long.
Good enough.
I would have failed the A rank. Okay, the A rank. Also, so let's actually go further into the call, anyways. As we mentioned when we got back to the Knuckles getting kidnapped by
essential to
Tinkerbell.
our survival. It is for
So here's the basic
good
gear
of
going
all
on.
our people.
How can I make you understand? Attacking other countries,
That's the call's dad. He's
stealing and
evil.
killing.
The call's like, no, stop
And
being
the
evil.
right path to peace.
Because peace.
No one has the right to take their holy grounds.
Referring to the
I
child.
beg you, Father.
Knuckles like, the hell? Look, just watching this, like, what is going on? And I love that. Also, suddenly Casino.
Huh? Now where am I?
Good question. The answer's in the casino, and there's Tails and Sonic passed out after Eggman farted on them. And didn't take their emerald. Anyways, moving on from Knuckles, I clicked that one ring for any reason. Any ring, as I said earlier, any ring you get in the hub world can be translated into boss fights. As such, Eggman showed off a small piece of the emerald here. It's actually a Chaos Emerald, but Knuckles saw it as a Master Emerald. Knuckles is kind of dumb that way, but Knuckles' applause, you saw,
Give me back the Master Emerald.
Knuckles! Oh, this isn't what you're after!
You're right.
That's okay, though. I can use you as a guinea pig to test it.
Team Bristow did a fantastic job with Eggman's first job. He really did.
Chaos? It's that creature again. The same one I saw on my island. He was there when the Master Emerald shattered. I'm sure of it. He saved me the trouble of looking for him. Now I'll get him good.
Anyway, speaking of getting him good, let's get him good. So this is Chaos 2, this is Knuckles' first boss. You beat Knuckles. How you beat it, just glide into it. That's it. You only have to bounce around, do all kinds of funny stuff. Nah, just glide. Knuckles has fists, and he knows how to use them. And by the way, 20 seconds. Just punch, glide, boom, 20-second boss fight. This game can be dumb easy. When you know what to do, I got this game extremely okay, I'm not gonna go as far as saying brain dead, like fucking advanced with brain hard. Because it definitely is a game that you have to make hard yourself. That's the way I see it. But hey, I'd rather have an easy, fun game than complete bullshit.
Still doesn't faze me. You hear?
By the way, I love what happens with Eggman because he tricks Knuckles like, yo, Sonic's trying to kill yo. He's trying to kill you. So yes, Eggman even tricks Knuckles again. Knuckles, you get tricked a shit ton in this series. Although he took it because
What do you mean?
Eggman, Sonic has an asshole?
You're not the only one on a wild goose chase, idiot. Why should I ruin your surprise?
Team Bristow is the best Eggman. And yeah, you just get this awesome little vibe of Knuckles just like walking to Eggman's team, like for like 5 seconds and Knuckles just walking. Like what am I doing?
I wonder what he meant by that.
Before he actually says it. The pacing in the game is all over the fucking place. Speaking of the pacing. So as soon as the cutscene ends, you get teleport outside the rooms, and suddenly you're in
Sonic
daytime now.
is after the Master
keep
Emerald.
in mind, I will mention this later on.
I'd better work fast and get to the bottom of this.
Also, for Knuckles. So something again, there's something you have to go. You have to go around here to the back corner of it. Something I'm looking to begin credit for. It uses every inch of the hub world at least once. By the way, that leads to a Chow Garden for the Mystic Room. I don't bother with it. The other elevator, by the way, leads to the Chow Garden for Mystic Square. I don't bother with that elevator at all. I don't bother with Chow Garden for this because I don't care. I literally don't care about that. Like, cheese is good for beating bosses. They're cute, but I don't care about raising them or whatever. By the way, A and B at the same time is dig. You hit one simultaneously, you can't dig in the air to go back to Adventure 2. So small control problem, but this game's controls are still fantastic. It's simple and gets the job done. It's not overcomplicated. It's literally the action button syndrome does not start here because it's all action button, but the controls are simple. Knuckles' action button is jump, glide, and punch. That's all you gotta worry about. Anyways, I should show off. This is Knuckles' biggest stage right now. And this is like still like a minute long. Again, I was hoping the emeralds wouldn't be so random, wouldn't be so close together, but they are. Just show off how much different Knuckles' gameplay actually is from Dimension 2 itself. This is the closest thing Dimension 2 actually exploring you have. Which again, I understand you want to be more exploring. Because there is actually an expert mode mod, which does make you color fine. So if you want that, there's there. While still working within the system. But again, this way, I was hoping going to the wall, it didn't actually show exactly where it was. But hey, that's good for a speedrun. If you want to know exactly where it is. Ooh. I was kind of hoping it got in the wall, because even if you get kind of simple, you can still tell where it is. But it didn't. Oh well. We're at 47 seconds for Red Mountain. That's a pretty good time. Right. Knuckles also has his own sequence of saying oh no to Sonic and fighting Chaos 4. And I'll show something. This is the hardest to get Hub World, Emblem in the Hub World. There you go, glide right there, you gotta glide into it. Also, something I should have mentioned earlier is that you can actually go to the Emerald Shrine and see that Knuckles has collected 0 emeralds, has not put the emeralds back yet. That is something pretty cool, actually, that the Emerald Shrine progresses throughout the story. That is something pretty cool. And you can check other stories too, you can actually check it out in like, I don't think Amy goes back here, but you can check it out in like Sonic's story, you can check it out in like Tails' story, it's cool. Actually, no, Tails doesn't go back here, I'll check out Sonic's story at least.
Oh no!
Oh no! But,
oh no!
This is only Sonic says oh no too.
I've had it! Oh no!
I've had a oh no! Also, Knuckles is to fight Chaos 4 just like Sonic does. And he gets kidnapped again and slapped into the world and slapped into past world for a second time. And in front of this, and he's back in front of the altar. Fourth level, which is
I'm back in
Lost
front
World.
of the
Talking about
altar.
Lost World is the only level of the game that only be visited by 2 of the characters.
This is
Nothing
beginning to blow my
the other characters do not
mind.
visit Lost World, although they could visit Lost World because it has
Wait
a lot
a
of
minute,
water, but
I
I'm not
remember.
sure why they didn't, because then they
The
would just
broken
be probably
pieces of the
again.
Master Emerald. I have to
Anyway,
restore them to where they belong.
I never noticed until literally playing this game through this playthrough. There are actually exactly 12 emerald pieces tucked up in the air here, which is cool because you play 3 levels, but you play 4 levels, 3 emerald pieces each. I never noticed there were 12, so I will actually manually count them off for you, which is pretty cool. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, come on, let's go back. Darn it. Come on, pause. Do it again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 1 piece on the screen. Boom, 12. I never noticed that until just now. Yes, that is actually 12 emerald pieces. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. That is awesome. It's exactly 12 pieces of Master Emerald. That is awesome. Also, the Master Emerald just kind of tells Knuckles where to go from here. He goes to Skydeck. And the robot goes to the forest. That's a little hint. Anyways, Knuckles at Skydeck is the... So, going back to what I was saying earlier about Big, when Big was, like, flying up to the 8 carrier, this cutscene shows the robot, Gamma, going to the 8 carrier. Just suddenly landing in Knuckles' Red Mountain after having his flashback. Yes, the robot gets a flashback. But, it doesn't show Big. It's going to the forest. So either Big somehow followed him up there or flew up by flapping his arms. Big the cat is awesome. Anyways, moving on. This is Knuckles' Skydeck. I think I show off this stage as well because it is Knuckles' hardest stage. So for Skydeck, the RNG will always go as such. At least one stage, Emerald will be out in the open, and one will be in a cap, will be in a tiltitude, meaning an area you have to tilt. And if you're lucky, 2 will be out in the open. Hopefully, you don't have to tilt. If you're unlucky, 2 you have to tilt. Just thought I mentioned that. Also, again, you got the rock roll. This way shows where it is. Even if it say it's stuck by that wall right there, it just gives you a vague hint as to where to go, which is good. A vague hint is better than nothing. Than hey, it's at the part with the treadmills. What? Again, you know what this feels like? This feels Sonic Adventure 1's stuff that Emerald Hunt changes feel like an overcompensation for Sonic Adventure 2 stuff that Emerald Hunt changes being so slow. So we got how we make it faster? Well, Knuckles can climb faster. Okay. We make the stages smaller by just putting them in boxy chunks of Sonic stages. Okay. And then we just make the Emerald bigger, give it a new radar thingy. No. I'll put it in reality. Adventure 2's 100 stages. Take us over a correction of Adventure 1's game. But there is a fun balance here that I think can be made, where you still have a mix of challenge and exploration, while still saving Sega enough money because Sonic stages are not cheap to build. They only want to save this game because Sega will think this gameplay style because there are a lot of things here to do. Because again, this shit not cheap.
Good enough.
And the Knuckles is immune when you're getting shot at because
Last missing piece. All right.
anyways, Knuckles get kidnapped again, and the only thing I want to show Knuckles' final boss is just Chaos 6 again. I didn't. There are yellow gloves you can get in the forest. I didn't after the fight Sonic and Tails. I didn't bother with that because the fighting gloves, whatever. It's actually less time just to fight Chaos normally.
Oh no, not again.
Knuckles is used to this, and this leads to Knuckles' actual final. It's something that will not be reappearing until after we beat everybody's story. But for now, let's just move on.
Is this a dream? It's more like a nightmare.
I love Sonic Adventure 1's cheesy one-liners. And so let's move on to something else with Knuckles. By the way, yeah, I'm just using a bunch of files. Let's get this going with, there it is. That's the next here. Amy Rose. By the way, this is Knuckles' ending after he beats Chaos. He comes back home, like 6 of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. The 7th one is currently in Tails' plane. And Angel Island floats back up with this neat little CGI animation. Just figured I'd show it off because it's a neat animation. For 1999, this was impressive. Actually, technically 1998, but it was December 23rd I in Japan. And of course, in the United States, as my YouTube username originally was, it was Target Toad 9999 because 9999 is when Sonic Adventure 1 came out. So, let me talk about something right here. I will show off two things. Number one, Knuckles' credits. Number two, this game's soundtrack is fucking incredible. Oh my gosh, this game's soundtrack insanely good. Everyone knows the Knuckles thing, alright? It's the most memed up shit in the series, next to like the fucking Elite Kiss and Sonic. No, this is the most memed up song in the series. Because Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles. But what I was trying to say before I started throwing a chapstick can at my computer, because I'm bored figuring this stuff out, throwing 4 in the morning, I don't know, man, I'm tired. Basically, so the author sees these credits 6 fucking times, which completely breaks any sense of flow you can have, which is such a fucking pain. Yeah, it's not flow, it's length. That just puts a massive fucking nosedive from this shit. Oh, all the pain and turmoil. Myself lie on others. Sorry, I don't. This is my plan. Also, here's the part everyone remembers.
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles, hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left. I have no such things as these spots. Don't approve of him, but gotta trust him.
My gosh, this soundtrack is great. This is the best song I can hear. With such crazy ass diversity in fucking songs. You got like this chick, you got Amy's team with like fucking jazz, you got like Tails pop, Sonic heavy, Sonic, 90s butt rock. Butt rock is the best. It's this cheesy shit like open your heart and learn, it doesn't matter, it's just butt rock. This is low class, it's not low class, it's like low down. It gets low down the tier list of rock, but it gets the job done, This is my plan. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I know these lyrics. Everyone knows the lyrics. You can sing along. It's like a fucking Donkey Kong rap. All right. But the entire game was a Donkey Kong rap. You get Sonic eventually cool, but it's not gonna come. The Donkey Kong rap is Donkey Kong. That game fucking shit. It's like a million everything. This game is fun because you don't have to worry about that shit. And yeah, that's optional. You can do that shit with Chow and the emblems and all that, but you don't have to do that. How it should be. For random flex of shit. Thankfully, this on the Dreamcast with the 4 section your way to big ass stages and having it all be skip the fucking end. With minor get the big ass shit, like fucking Knuckles. Anyway, Anyways, this song is so good. This whole series is still some great music, and Sonic the Hedgehog great diversity from, and yeah, a lot of good chunk of it is black. I will say that right now. The stage music is all great. There's not a single bad track in the bunch. It's fantastic soundtrack of the best in the series. Combined with being my favorite game, I mean, this might end up being the best score, which I guess kind of really points the third thing, favorite and best. I'm gonna shut up for a second because that's nice.
Knuckles, the blow thrower, independent flower, magical emerald holder, give you the colder shoulder. My spike goes through boulders. That's why I stay alone. I was born by myself. I don't need a posse. I get it on by myself. Adversaries get shelved.
So that means at the end of the Sonic series, well, when the Sonic series ends, Knuckles,
It's my turn now.
well, Knuckles is another spin-off, we'll put it that way. Anyway, it's time for another character. I'm for the fourth character of the main trio, the fourth character of the main Sonic series, Amy. So this is Amy's plot. Just mention that.
Fire, fire. Fire, fire.
The second you hear fire, you know something stupid is about to happen. And I love that. I love that. The soundtrack is incredible. Like, I don't get to see full credit. It hides the fact that it has high-ass levels with this fucking burger shop, and it does a great job of that. By the way, fun fact, this right here is actually Beta Windy Valley, and that, by the way, is the accidental Sonic. I don't know what that's from. I think it's from Factory, I'm gonna say. So Amy's being catchy, so here's Amy's plot, by the way. I think kind of saw it when I was talking about Sonic when Amy first popped up on the scene. But yeah, Amy misses Sonic.
Hey,
And suddenly, the
what's going
weather.
on here? Is there an eclipse today or what? Nobody forecast a storm or anything.
Man, meteorologists suck at their job. No, my groceries! Damn it. Yes, I can post Sonic Adventure for it. Oh, I love fucking Sonic Adventure. I love Sonic Adventure, man. This game is just such a blast to go through. It has so many genuinely good elements, and then so many so bad as good elements. It just balances out to a fun, enjoyable time. And I am so glad I moved to after Advance 2. Because fuck Sonic Advance 2. This game here is awesome. And by the way, Birdie! That's Amy's plot. Fucking Bird from the sky comes down with Chaos's theme for some fucking reason. Why the hell the bird is Chaos's theme? I don't know, but it does. Spoiler alert, that bird has a Chaos Emerald in it. No, I said that. That bird is Chaos Emerald.
What's this?
And yes, that green trash can is Zero from Sonic Advance 2 Cup City.
Yikes! You almost ran me over, creep! Oh no! Let's get out of here!
Man. So yeah, there you go. The robot. Oh, hi, Clipping.
That was one of Eggman's robots, huh? He must have captured you, and somehow you got away, right?
By the way,
worry.
that birdie's name is literally just Birdie in this game. I think it's like, what's it? Girl. Wait, this is the burger shop man? You can pick him up and do all kinds of things with him, like use Amy and Emerald Coast. I don't know why I felt like trying to do that, but I did. Spoiler, he falls through you drop him through the floor. Anyways, let's move on to something pretty cool. The hub world in this game. So throughout the game, there are multiple little side stories involving all the townspeople. I figured I'd have Amy bring it up. So this right here, this is like I'm talking a little annoying. So this right here, like this guy right here, the train dude, he's blocking off the way to get to the train, which is why you have to stay in Station Square, which is creative to do that. You know how the reasoning? They have a labor strike, like in canon, which is a smart way to do it. And it references a real life, train labor strike from 1998 that actually happened in, I know it was in Japan, but I think it actually was in Tokyo. Actually happened in 1998. That's pretty cool. Actually, a little bit of topical Japan politics from the 90s. I would not have known about that. But yeah, all these little town people. There's a girl who's too shy to go on a date. There's a mom who keeps gambling her kids, who keeps gambling everything away to the point the kid feels ignored. There's all kind of little stories that in Station Square. There's a guy in the forest who can't get home. It's all kinds of little stories, and it's fun. And helps build up Station Square as a town you want to live in and protect. as the Sonic cast. And that's awesome, you know? That's kind of why. That's actually why Sonic is based on System Square. So, I think everyone knew that, but yeah. That's pretty cool. I love the music, by the way. This sound is fucking incredible. Anyways, let's move on to the other side of the coin of Sonic. Hi, Sonic. Give me... Let me do it. I'm not do it right now.
Wait up, Sonic! Not fair! I can't run as fast as you!
Meanwhile, in Sonic Heroes...
Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
Don't panic. I'll handle that bag of bolts.
Ah!
Now what's wrong? Huh?
Fire! Fire! Every time Fire plays, man. Every single time, you know some dumb shit's about to happen. And this time, on this episode of Amy Does Dumb Shit, we get her running directly into the fucking Twinkle Park, gets distracted as fuck, since two couples get it free, they somehow get it for free. And Sonic just goes along with it, because fucking fine, whatever, Amy, I'll save you, because, again. I love that they live at top of your such shit. And I wish that Sonic could use that stuff. By the way, if you're wondering, yeah, I did grow up on Sonic X. If you're wondering how I got to the series, Mega Collection Plus, Heroes, and Sonic X. Yeah, it's not next time. Anyway, this is Amy's gameplay on the stage. She is slow with a bad acceleration, but you can compensate for that by using Hammer Twirl. Hammer Twirl, my favorite from Adventure from Advance 1, but down the basically Amy's Pico Hammer, her spring thing. That's in that game. This is where it comes from. In fact, Amy's entire moves from Adventure 1, except for that weird dive move, comes from this game. When you start off, all you have is just running and jumping with your hammer. And although Amy can't jump on enemies, she has her hammer. And you know what? It works, because there's not a lot of demand of Amy in this game when the hammer is massive. And Amy can attack in the air. I'm gonna highlight. Amy can attack in the air. She doesn't need to be next to her enemy to do it. And she can do this cool hammer twirl to bounce around and do all kinds of fun stuff. Make a big bounce and go. You know why I'm mentioning that? Oh, you'll see in a couple days. Anyways, game. There we go. Okay. Game camera being a little glitchy sometimes. It's 1999. Anyways, I'm showing off here is the end of Amy's for Act 1. And I was showing off something else. Act 2 is not actually. B stage for every single one here. C stage is beat the goal. A stage is hard mode, which is usually just like timer or tails hard mode. And then B stage is 50 rings. I'm going to process getting 50 rings to Twinkle Park. This was the hardest B stage you can get. I'll just do how slow Twinkle Park is. Fun fact about that title, about that little chime from Sonic and Knuckles. That's basically the only thing that's consistent with the series between 1994 and 2006. Was the little this single circuit. Amy has a cut, and by the way, Amy has a bit of a cutscene parade. She goes from like 20% completed to 40% completed. Literally just some cutscenes. Which is kind of funny. Anyways, this is the most iconic. This is where the most iconic thing I've known about Amy in the adventure games is her ability to change people's minds.
Now, calm down.
And be a good calming influence for you. This, by the way, is Gamma. Gamma is Robotnik's new robot that shoots Sonic. Plain and simple. But, what is this with Gamma?
What do you want?
Hand me the bird.
Nope.
Quietly hand over the bird.
No,
By the way, I love the. By the way, Adventure 1 also has bad audio mixing just like Adventure 2 does, so.
I don't need
yeah.
to tell you anything. You tell me why you want it now.
Does not compute.
You don't even know? I know you might hurt us both. Please, Mr. Robot.
Yes, Amy's superpower. Turning people from bad
Will
to
you help
good.
us, please?
Knuckles can punch dog tall, Sonic go fast, Tails can fly, and eventually some pit guys. Amy says, be nice. And eventually Chris takes that role for her. Amy's only job is to get Sonic. We just want to play the next one.
I pity you. Love is not part of your programming. You are missing something good.
You know what, basically Amy says she's good, and she's the power of Birdie, she's good, and she gets freed. And then you have something, another big problem for Amy's story, that really takes hold, which is padding. Padding in a game is well, or better yet, padding is you make the game long button. To make the game longer button. Amy is Sonic Adventure 1 make the game longer button, not big. Big was intended to be a break. Frankly, I think big should have been optional, as you know, optional sport thing, or if you just want to break, but that's fine. But Amy, on the other hand, no, she wasn't texting. Her design was a make the game longer button. So, let's start with the first thing. This is Hot Shelter. Remember I ran through this part of Big's Hot Shelter? Amy now has to lift up the poles. Big never had to do that. By the way, Big and Amy have the exact same little design for them. Also, if Big is climb ladders faster man, Amy and Gamma are climb ladders faster man. Anyways, Amy's Hot Shelter is the second level, only 3 levels. It's easily the longest level of the game. The difference is somewhat slow speed compared to Sonic, it's also a big stage.
It says left 1, right 3.
With Amy, not Sonic, is the primary tenant of the stage. This is pretty neat, I must say. Anyways, let me show off another small example of the padding. So you jump into this portal, and the camera immediately turns you around. Although that could just be camera problems, so let's move on to another part. Amy's momentum on stairs. So this is kind of a fun thing right here. Amy's kind of slow when you're running around. Give that woman stairs, and she will accelerate faster than the blue blur himself. And she keeps acceleration for ridiculous stuff like, oh, that. Amy's acceleration is crazy. Also, invincibility in this game. Also, I'll show you an example of why Amy takes so long to beat. Well, at least, I mean, Hot Shelter does. Because of padding and quote-unquote puzzles, which is like, in this case, you can jump up there, and by the way, I'm good enough to get that with the hammer spring. You can use that with her, supposed to use the spring of it, you can use the hammer, which is cool. I give you one way to do stuff. Adds a lot of flow options, which is why I love this game level design so much. So, you can skip a lot of stuff, but if you're not, you can just go around the normal way. By the way, this is Zero. He's not a threat this game at all. You can hit him up like 18 times. He doesn't care. He goes, girl, I'm gonna hit you. And eventually he goes to start smoking and says, you can't hit me no more. But you can dodge him. His attacks are slow. I remember I got hit by them a bit as a kid, but it's been so long since I played that. Okay, and this has been another fun. But it's been so long since I've been a child playing this game. That makes no sense. So, anyways, we bonked him. And once again, pointless-ass hallway is pointless. Amy's entire gameplay is just annoying padding. She alone, and again, controller's just fine for gameplay, because her stages work. In fact, everybody's stages work. Except for Big, but I mean, hey, he's Big. Knuckles works just fine, Tails just works great, Sonic works fantastic, Amy works fine, Gamma works fine. Also, Amy gets kidnapped to go back to the past. To play the shitty game that sucked ass. I had to. Oh, wait. This is another reason I killed him. So Amy even has more stupid stuff involving padding. Which is something I've been wanting to get on my chest for years. Is Amy and fucking make the game longer button. So right here, you start off in the temple area. So you've been taught by playing at least I assume Tails and Knuckles to run around and go around and find the call there. Call's not in here. No one's in here. So you know what you have to do? You have to find around. You have to realize. Oh, I had to turn around to get loaded up to the mountain area and to go to Angel Island. So I could go to the shrine. So then I could say hi to Call, who by the way is a son of Chow, and Chaos is a protector of the Chow. And yeah, that'll make sense. Anyways, so let's move on a little further to Amy's next example of oh, here we are, perfect. So the next thing that happens for Amy once you're done with this is the series of cutscenes that is the actually by the way.
Gee, what was that?
So what happens next is the cutscene, where you see Gamma get hit by Tails and Sonic, and then Tails takes Amy down, and then she just kind of fucking warps over to Mystic Ruins like Knuckles did. So, with Amy's Mystic Ruins warp, the best I can describe it is, as you see right here, I'm just springing around. So what I have to do is go to the final egg area, which is at the very back corner of the forest. Okay? The very back corner of the forest jungle area. You know, past the Lost World, past all that. So spring around. By the way, Amy just play Whack-A-Mole. Just mentioned after her cutscene with Gamma's like, okay, I'll be nice to you because Birdie or something like that. Anyways, so yeah, this is the process. This is the process. You know why I mentioned this? Because this game is so good about avoiding length. And then it gets to Amy, and it goes, oh crap, we need to make the game longer because we only have $3 for Amy. So let's make her last stage a slow-filled mess where you have to... Okay, so I hit that button at about the 42-second marker. Let's see how long it takes for the fire bot to come down and pick Amy up and then go back up to the next section, take Amy to the next section. So let's see, we are at, 12 seconds just sitting down fucking waiting, doing nothing. A 20-second climb of legit fucking, 25 seconds of literally hit the switch, wait for the button to come down. And by the way, that Zero thing, Zero's not right in the area. Also, I'm showing up there with Amy's hammer swirl thing. If it was a ground moving within this game, it became that great air stomp in Advance 1. As I was saying, oh yeah, I remember. Anyways, something that's pretty cool in the beta stuff, is the dialogue. But I'll be able to better SADX as well. The one cool thing I used to do a lot as a kid, when I used Amy's Hedgehog Hammer spin thing, was make Dizzy and drunken. Basically, she's dizzy, she can't keep spinning too much, there you go. Anyway, here's another thing we do. RNG determines whether or not you get to go fast. So, with auto cam, that's the process. You run to a wall, you let the camera eventually sync up to you, and you get the wall. With Advance 1 Amy, you have free cam, which tells you whether or not you have the robot. So, okay, well, I got there, and I beat the robot so I can avoid that, right? Okay, well, there's no robot here, and free cam, cool, and there's nothing at all. By the way, high Pokemon. So what do you do next? Well, you just keep guessing. And okay, there's an enemy there. They'll suddenly teleport to the thing. That's just kind of a cool glitch of free cam. Because, you know, auto cam. Anyways, back to auto cam, we finished off this stage. And they bought. And I wish I kinda had another clip from Adventure Brace to show off. But I think I can remember by oh, by the way, you unlock high Sonic Drift. You can unlock all of the games by playing the DX port of this game. But again, I'm trying to base off Dreamcast results, so yeah. No, fire.
I saw no sign of your relatives, Birdie.
I love Amy's. It's so good. But I will say, Amy's character, I don't
You
enjoy Amy's character
escaped from the egg carrier.
more than I do,
So maybe your family's still in there.
classic.
Let's investigate, wanna?
So literally, you get told by the game, oh, there was no point in going back to there. No point at all. Oh, by the way, high stairs. Yeah, by the way, Amy can just accelerate upstairs. Slope not because they're 2 miles a year, but stairs? Oh, Amy fucking super accelerates up that shit. Boom. Anyways, let's move on to... What's next? Ah, yes. The next game. So yeah, this entire process of slowly running back, I'm mentioning this because this is a literal 2-minute section. This is as long as Final Egg, depending on your RNG. These sections are just running in the forest to get back to the ladder. And by the way, Amy's ladder climb is not Big's ladder climb where it's just like chaos control of the ladder. No, it's a very slow, arduous climb up a giant ladder. I mean, if you're climb a giant ladder in real life, you'd be slow and arduous too, but... yeah, and on top of that, weird fucking grunting noises. I don't know why the fuck there's weird fucking grunting noise, but there is. Because, yeah, why the fuck not? But yeah, this section still going up that ladder. Or, if you tell, I'm kind of impatient with it like this when it comes to Hub Worlds, but you're just still going up that fucking ladder, and eventually you get off the fucking ladder. Eventually. Being the key word there. I will repeat that key word. Eventually. Actually.
Headed for Station Square.
Anyway, let's finish up this shit with Station Square. So Amy's final shit before we get to the last story involves, well, first of all, you gotta go down to the docks, which is just hanging that bottom part and take in the Mystic Ruins area, which is a nice way to do it. And land on the wooden raft. By the way, there is a motorboat in Station Square to get to the fallen area after the story. By the way, hi Chaos Music. Yay! Happy music! What the fuck is happening? Suddenly, psych! Birdie got punched.
Oh no! Are you okay?
And Amy's about to do. I want to do every time I see that nice stupid green trash can from the advance, reminding me of the advanced two touch stages. Whack the shit out of it. Whoop. So here we go. By the way, lol, fell down fucking 2 miles a year. By the way, yes, and that can become the green hammer with the long hammer, which I don't actually know how to get. I honestly don't. Like, I can get post game, but not in game. That makes no sense. I think it's the hedgehog hammer and go back and some shit. Either way, welcome to Zero. Welcome to Zero's boss fight. Don't get hit by the ring. By the way, ring fell off inside electric gate land. Pop. Fuck advance 2. Zero's power pattern, by the way. Bump, bump. Bop. Eventually I'll let you hit him. Fuck advance 2's pits and bullshit bosses. And finally, fuck advance 2 special stages. I know I'm not playing advance 2, and I'm so glad Sonic Adventure 1 has no special stages. Thank fuck. Yeah. I knew I could do this. Anyways, yeah. Another cutscene. Sad. No Birdie, and then Birdie lives. And fire. I love it. Advance 1. Anyways, so yeah, that is about more padding is the credits another time. So let's move on to the final of the 6 main stories. Welcome to Gamma, the last of the stories.
Preparation complete.
I love those little character animation, by the way. So Gamma is a robot, as you'd expect. Excellent. Anyways, going around here, I had control for a couple seconds. Let's hop ahead for a second. Getting over to the boss rush theme, and there's a theme I want to play for this, which I think fits pretty well. Let me get there. Oops. To the internets, interwebs. By the way, this is a fantastic open heart remix for the Genesis. Let me go back to. Let me right click to the tab. Duplicate. Alright. And now, once it loads, I think we know what we're doing. Not you. Anyways, it's your Botnik theme. Everyone loves this. Everyone knows this. Let's get this going. You know why I want to play that? Ever so briefly. Because the beginning of the game, I sort of deserve that. So as I'm walking around, I finally find Eggman. Go into the shooting range. Welcome to Gamma's first stage. Final egg. Yeah, final egg is his first stage. And I'm not even gonna do anything. There you go. Well, Eggman tells you you can get points for time. That's how Gamma stages work. You collect points for time. And you know what happens? He just blows up a Sonic doll. That level was like 20. That level was legit 15 seconds. And by the way, Gamma timer counts down for 3 minutes. If it hits 0, you die. Also, every checkpoint you go back to every checkpoint you go, you start with 1 minute after you do able to hit 0, which you should not be able to do outside of Hot Shelter. Hot Shelter can be a pain in the butt, though. I will fully admit Hot Shelter was definitely a pain in the butt for me as a kid. Otherwise, nah. Anyways, we're on to Eggman. Now, Eggman has a challenge for Gamma after he walked into and blew up a doll. This challenge is the toughest challenge of all for Gamma. It goes beyond his red robot abilities. Mash the B button for 5 seconds. Oh, that was from. But there you go. That's the first boss. Mash me up for 5 seconds. Back to the video. So, by the way, let's move on to, actually, let's unmute. Something we'll show off. This game's fantastic soundtrack once again strikes back. This is the first scene in Emerald Coast, and oh my gosh, is it brilliant. Even the remix is pretty fantastic from City Blast Genesis. You know what? It's a fantastic remix. It's a great start. It's a great vibe. It's excited to play the game, and it's a fantastic ride. It really is. Well, again, Gamma's entire stage is just like the first 10 seconds of Sonic stages. They're just like tiny-ass portions of Sonic stages, which I like. Also, I'm trying to get like a big-ass hit combo here. You don't need to do that. Because there's Froggy. So that's what Gamma was doing during all that. He got told by Eggman to, along with a bunch of other robots, find me the frog so I can get him to pay off his tail. Oh, Christ, kind of thing. And by the way, yes, like I said earlier, even the robot goes back in time to another world where you can be mine. I love Sonic Car soundtrack as well. If you can't tell, cheesy soundtracks make me happy.
Is this the one?
Also, but this is not cheesy. This is sad. Not sad as in like a bad way, but sad as in a, well, you feel bad kind of way. Oh, wait, 5 seconds later, prior to this, Omega, a game I just watched this dude when he was like the other robot being blown up by Eggman. And now he watches what must be the most terrifying set imaginable for a robot. And the music really sells it. Once again, fantastic job with the music.
Beta. This is the wrong room. Dr. Robotnik. Enemy. Master registration deleted.
By the way, the prior
Series.
scene was literally
Friends.
was the whole Amy
Must
saves Gamma,
save.
Paige helps Gamma out for the world. Sonic and Tails beat up Gamma, Amy saves Gamma from getting beat up. Anyways, on to Windy Valley, a good example of how you can rack up big ass combos with Gamma. Gamma's thing. Also, Gamma's Jet Booster works well, and guess what? You know what Gamma also can do? He can turn easily, unlike Tails and Knuckles, unlike Tails and Eggman and Adventure 2. He can turn easily, and he can also go fast. The Jet Booster allows him to fill man speed, and he can charge up that. They can shoot the entire worm for that big combo. Get a huge second combo. So yeah, you can get up to 99 hits with a combo. 9 seconds. You don't really need it because this stage, like the other Gamma stages and all the other stages of this game, is a fun, short, easy challenge rather than a long, grueling experience. Again, even though it's long, grueling experiences, oh dear, there are a lot of those in this series. So a fun, easy game is always a good one in my book. By the way, that music you listen to, that's actually remixed of the 3D Blast special stage theme. And I didn't find that out until a month ago when I saw a video that made fun of the game pictures like a shitty, like, plug-and-play Genesis in the 2000s. Made fun of that game pitched down this one, and pitched up on the hill track, and it sounded exactly like the slowed-down version of Fuck Station from 3D Blast. Kind of crazy. But yeah, that's a creative remix. That is not
Rescue complete.
Oh yeah, you gain time for the I gotta mention that. Anyways, we are at 4. So yeah, this was the last story I did. So after let's talk about this robot right here. I forget his name.
E105 Beta. Rescue
Theta,
complete.
or Zeta, or whatever. He's powered by Dreamcasts. Even in the GameCube version, this guy is still powered by Dreamcasts. That's kind of cool. Anyway, let's move on to
E105
the story. It's ride the monorail, and then this cutscene happens.
E105 Zeta rescue complete. Units remaining. Gamma. Beta.
I love that about this. It's like you realize, boom, I'm the bad guy too, and I gotta blow me up, and I gotta blow up Beta, my more advanced brother. By the way, this is a kick-ass boss theme, and this is the sixth story in the stage. It's like the last thing you do before you get into the real final story. Well, it's into the real final story. It's just like those different steps. There's no fucking special thing this time. Fuck. It's a pretty simple boss. Shoot, dashes at you, shoot from the back. Pretty simple boss fight. Like all this stuff in this game, don't get hit by his stuff. Plain, simple, easy. I'm gonna shut up and listen to the gas music. Oh my gosh, Sonic the Hedgehog, the kick-ass soundtrack. I love it. It also, as a fight, it's a pretty fun, fair fight. And that is the end of Beta. Too bad he never interacts with Sonic. By the way, Gamma has nothing to do with once he leaves Sonic, Gamma has nothing to do with Sonic. He's just a fly enemy to him. Tails
Mission
too.
complete.
Maybe he at least saves. Knuckles he doesn't even run into. And Big he takes Froggy from. Actually, Knuckles he does run into only Knuckles the story. But, like, the way this shit intersects is such a mess, and it's a fun mess. It's fun, it's a chaotic mess. And hey, speaking of chaos, you know what it's kind of like? It's kind of like a new Simpsons, like a modern Simpsons, like 4 plots going at once. That's what it's like. It's unfocused, unpaired, completely unfocused. But hey, I mean, you got Maggie babysitting Millhouse, and yes, I know the bit of Maggie's baby not Millhouse, but hey, that's equivalent of Big Fish and the Frog, and you got this stuff, which is surprisingly dark for a Sonic. And you know what? It doesn't get like edgy dark. It's like sad. It's kind of sad and tragic. The robot, the entire life of one robot, Gamma. Like you see the bird, and I'm not gonna fuck up. I'm doing this shit. And then you have to listen to the credits for the 6th time. beaten all the stories. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big, and E102 Gamma with 100% clear. You have unlocked a 7th story. Well, Supersonic, the question mark. But yes, Supersonic. Which begins with the cutscene-a-thon. By the way, I will mention, you cannot skip cutscenes on Dreamcast. Just mention, so every time you want to do Supersonic fight on Dreamcast, you gotta do this shit again. You gotta watch all these cutscenes all over again. What's that word I was saying so fondly, yes, when in Advance 2 the other day? Joy? Joy. Yeah. Chaos shows up, the Animal shows up, Animal falls again. Suddenly Eggman's here, just like, I'm gonna get that hedgehog. I hate that hedgehog. I'm gonna get him this time. Gosh, Eggman's being so kick-ass. And who we run into? Chaos! Out for revenge. And the cutscene I accidentally skipped to get Knuckles. Chaos beats up Knuckles and... Oh, no, this is the cutscene I did not accidentally skip. I skipped this one because I forgot what happened in it.
Master Emerald is where it belongs.
Knuckles is like, yo, why did Emerald fall? Oh, yeah, right, it's the Chaos Emeralds.
This doesn't make any sense. Maybe those Chaos Emeralds that I brought back with me.
Yeah, but Knuckles brought the Chaos Emeralds back, took the Chaos Emeralds out of Chaos, and just took them home.
Guess Eggman learned his lesson. Yep. And maybe I'll take another vacation somewhere.
Sonic!
I love the facial expression on this game.
Hey there, Tails. Did you find the tornado too?
Never mind.
As soon as that happens, you're bolting to action. He told you to get to Angel Island, so Sonic gets to Angel Island.
Sonic, sorry.
Knuckles and Eggman. What happened here?
He stole my Chaos Emeralds. And Chaos is still alive.
What?
He's not gonna get away with this.
More used lines.
Eggman, wait up. Sonic, Chaos is a fearsome beast. If he gets that last Chaos Emerald, we're done for.
No need to explain. We'll get on it. Tails?
Right.
What?
Meanwhile, to call,
Oh, jeez.
here to finally piece everything together for Sonic.
This place. It looks familiar. It's not a dream after all.
Hand animations. And I figured I'd just show it as is. So, yes. So you're running around, spin dashing, going up here.
Out of my way!
So here's the thing the entire time. So Chief Package Mac, that's the call's dad, has been trying to use the power of the Chaos Emeralds to win a war. It's explained in a later game who the war's against. It's against an evil smart echidna, not warrior echidna, but that's non-canon now due to lawsuits and stuff. Just look up Archie Ken Pender's Sonic Chronicles and you'll find the whole story there. Anyways, so Package Mac, he's pissed. Package Mac's pissed. He's like, just get out of the way, little girl, I'm gonna kill you. Who cares? So he kills his own daughter, or he attempts to, in order to get more power from the Chaos Emeralds, which are atop the shrine. By the way, those birds are chow. They didn't know what sounds chow made until the cheese came around to literally just be a Pokemon. But until then they went meh, meh. Sorry, I'm ruining the moment again. Man.
It's a monster!
Hang on, Zero. He only attacked him 3 times. Oh, never mind. I just want... Yeah.
Hey, are you alright?
I think so. Oh my gosh! No, no, no!
Wait up!
By it's clearly aesthetics over performance. The fire can't hurt you. I thought it's kind of cool to jump into. That's why I didn't like. Well, that and laziness is why I didn't cut out the part where you just Sonic being Sonic.
The controller serves to unify the chaos.
Long story short, Tikal seals chaos in the a now wild chaos up in the Master Emerald. And why would you do that?
Good thing you're okay. You just
Oh, by the way,
Sonic!
immediately
Wake
Sonic
up!
wakes up after hearing that.
I was on a snooze cruise, I guess.
Even at the end, Sonic still got chuck up the cheesy one-liner. I love that. Even in the worst of time, the cheesy one-liners are still coming. Anyways, here's how to get there. Something I forgot one time as a little kid. I accidentally deleted a 92 save file, 92 MLM save file, because I forgot what to do at that point. The Supersonic.
tornado too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get the Chaos Emerald and leave.
By the way, that Chaos Emerald, you know what's so far away? Because Big the fucking cat crashed that shit right next to his house. That's why Chaos was able to get it before Sonic and Tails, because of Big the fucking cat. So you know what Jar Jar gave like the emergency powers and shit in Star Wars? Yeah, Big the cat did that shit in Sonic before it was Jar Jar's. Literally, because I think Jar Jar was 99 and Big the Cat was 98. Oh well, we still love Big the Cat. Anyways. So I'm gonna warn you about something that I do in about 2 minutes. So I should mention. Oh, by the way, remember the 8 carrier? That shit you fought the entire goddamn game for? That shit you spent like literally everybody's story coming together to fight off. Remember that shit? Chaos just like fucking sneezes and it's dead. Because Eggman, remember that Eggman death laser? Chaos like, mine's better. Get fucked, bitch. And Eggman is just fucking dead. He's not dead, obviously, but like the entire game, that just shows the power of Chaos in such a simple, effective way. You know what shows how powerful Chaos is? You not only need Flood Station Square in the intro, and here, and turn Eggman and make Eggman into a Team Rocket. He also blew up the 8 carrier in like 2 seconds. Like, damn. Anyways, as I was saying, I have to warn you about something. That something is me. So, I got copyright claim when I just let Live and Learn roll in Sonic Adventure 2. So, I don't want that to happen again. So, I'm gonna actually sing Open Your Heart. I'm not a good singer.
My heart has always been.
My heart will always go. Oh man. I'm sorry, my heart will always go on for Chaos. Damn it, Tikal.
He'll eventually destroy the world like he did before.
By the way, hi, water graphic. That's writing. Oh no! The walks are drained of their power by Chaos. That means we gotta go through 7 shitty special stages. A high road. That's a road, by the way. Oh no, he sucked the power out.
The Emerald's power. He must be sealed in the Master Emerald now.
How can that help?
Sonic says no,
It won't change how he feels.
and I'm gonna get my vocal cords ready. Have fun, everybody! Here we go! Whew. Let's do this.
What choice do we have?
JX, which you're gonna hear starting now. By the way, another good name for Open Your Heart would just be Floridian summer weather in a normal year, not this year. We need more rain. Anyways, back to me butchering Open Your Heart. Let's do this. Thunder, rain, and lightning, danger, water rising, clamor, sirens wailing. It's such a bad sign. Shadows, dark creatures, steer clouds floating in the air. People run for shelter. What's gonna happen to us? All the steps we take, all the moves we make, all the pain and stake. I see the chaos for everyone. Who are we? What can we do? You and I are the same in the way that we have our own styles and we won't change. Yours is filled with evil and mine is not. There is no way I can lose. Can't hold on much longer, but I will never let go. I know it's a one-way track. Tell me now how long this will last. I'm not gonna think this way, nor will I count on others. Close my eyes and feel it burn. Now I see what I've gotta do. Open your heart, it's gonna be alright. Ancient cities blazing, shadows keep attacking, little children crying, confusion, hopeless anger. I don't know what it can be, but you drive me crazy. All your cunning tricks make me sick. You won't have it your own way. Can't hold on much longer, but I will never let go. I know it's a one-way track. Tell me now how long this will last. I'm not gonna think this way, nor will I count on others. Close my eyes and feel it burn. Now I see what I've gotta do. Open your heart and you will see. I apologize. I love this game. Also, this is a PS4 remix. Just thought I'd highlight that. There'll be a link in the description. If it won't stop, there will be no future for us. Its heart's tied down by all the hate, gotta set it free. I know it's a one-way track. Tell me now how long this will last. Close my eyes and feel it burn. Now I see what I've gotta do. Gotta open your heart, dude. Can't hold on much longer, but I will never let go. I know it's a one-way track. Tell me now how long this will last. I'm not gonna think this way, nor will I count on others. Close my eyes and feel it burn. Now I see what I gotta do. Open your heart, it's gonna be alright. Yeah. Yeah. I love this. I love Sonic Adventure 1 so much.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Tell by this nearly 2-hour review, I fucking love Sonic Adventure 1. It's easily my favorite game in the series. It was when I was 9 when I first beat it, and it still is now that I'm 23. And if I ever make it to 99, it's just Sonic Adventure 1 still probably my favorite game. Yes, it's janky as all hell, but you know what? When you combine it, it's surprisingly good story, all as disconnected as it is. It's fantastic soundtrack. It's fun, easy gameplay, just hop in and go. Surprisingly relaxed atmosphere. The calm, the nice hub worlds. Really complimenting the hub worlds? My gosh, Jesse, you were out of ideas. It's 5:30. Oh man! By the way, the Chow Gardens are that people into that kind of thing. I'm not, but it's there. It's got a great variety all over the place, and the style, sound. It's just a beautiful experience. And
So much.
thank you, Sega. Thank you for making this game. satisfying experience all around. This is the satisfying game to play. And at the end of the day, isn't that all you really need?
All's well that ends well, right?
Tails, why the fuck would you say that? The entire city's fucking flooded and nobody died. Literally, by the way, yeah, 0 people died from this. How the fuck? Sonic's ready for the sequel. We already had the sequel. And I'm ready to give my thoughts on this game. Oh, and by the way, let's actually listen to the Yelp in Your Heart. Without me interrupting the singing. This game is, again, I've been talking about it for 2 hours now. I've had plenty to talk about all throughout the adventure. I'm going to do a full-on Let's Play of it, which is probably pretty redundant. You know how I speed run, I completely massacre the Sonic stages. Sorry, habit. Oh my gosh, sounds so good. The soundtrack is the best in the series. For a game that came out in 1999, with this much spectacle, is insane. It's not Adventure 2, but it's fucking close. It's a solid, like, 22 in spectacle. Sounds up 20 out of 20. It's the best of the best you're gonna get. Fun fact, that's a 20 out of 20. Should you play this? Absolutely. The flow and rhythm, yeah, the credits you kind of remove, but that's more of a problem for the length to worry about. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, train. This song's so good, I want to sing it again. No, I'm gonna let y'all actually, if y'all watch it, I'm gonna let y'all kinda listen to the real deal. But as I was saying, what was it? Flow and rhythm. It's a Fallout 14, 15. That spam dash is incredible. Spin jumping, to skip stuff levels, is awesome. Not only is that fun, but also has a great flow as you can get your speed back up really easily, even with the slower characters like Amy. Knuckles is a quick pop and dot. Tails is just glide to the end all the time. Gamma has a fantastic animation on this smooth animation. Makes it feel really smooth and buttery. All the controls are smooth and buttery. This is a fantastic fucking experience. Too bad with the length. I mean, but even then, the stages are all kind of short. The stories are all kind of short. Just you have to watch the credits 7 times to beat the game. That's it. I love this scene. Okay. For a theme that's not from Sonic, this is my 3rd favorite theme in the series. All right, behind It Doesn't Matter and in Live and Learn, and the SA2 it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to add up the scores in my head for this game. Yeah, you got 22 plus 20, that's 42, plus 20 more, that's 62, plus 14, that's 76, plus 9, that's 85, plus, I'll give length a 7. Oh, that's 103%. I knew something was going to crack that 100% marker. I knew something was. Why not it be my favorite game of the series, huh? Favorite versus best, though. Still put that in the description. Oh, it's a one. I love this game so much. So yeah, PowerPoint. I love this game. By the way, let me change that spectacle up.
Close my
Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day and a great life. I love Sonic Adventures so much.